everybody here tuning in. What's good? How's everybody doing? Been a couple days since we went live last. Fax 32 in the building. Shout out to No Chill Gill in the building with the $100 super chat. Good looking out, my dude. I appreciate that. I like the camera angles y'all adding to the podcast today. I think you added like some drone features. I meant to hit you about that, but that was a dope touch that you added to the podcast. Keep that up for sure, bro. Sebastian, what's good? Michael, what's good with you, bro? Did your shoes show up yet? Rican, what's going on? Welcome. How you doing, bro? You've been killing it on the Discord, killing it out there in the world. The fines have been crazy. Of course, I used one of your pictures. Those Navs jerseys, I believe that's Rican, right? Or is it Peak C? I forget. You guys are always killing it in the Discord. Eric, what's good? A boy, what's going on? What's good with you? 6 on the like. Let's go. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. We're gonna try out some more snacks, the wrap snacks. I came across these today while I was out there in LA. I never actually seen this one before. I'm not gonna lie, I tried this already. This is a fire flavor. If you haven't tried the Rick Ross sweet chili lemon pepper, it's definitely one you should try. I have seen people like me checking out some food items in one of my recent vlogs, so I will be bringing that element out there as I find more things to check out. See if you guys want to check it out yourself. We do have a video that uploaded today with a new giveaway. Having a little issue reaching out or getting connected with some of the people who won. So if you won one of the giveaways, I put your name up in the videos. I pretty much, I believe I hit you up on the response on the channel on the video. So you got to be following me on IG so I can get your information so I can send out the stuff. We got in this video that just came out today, we got a dunk. It was a premium dunk too. I don't know if it was a by you, but the materials used on it was dope. If you guys saw me come across it in the video when we were at Torrance, I came across them. Koo came across them. That's actually one of the items that Koo is donating to the channel. That's why we did the giveaway on a video with Koo Kicks in it. So if you want to enter, make sure you guys go watch the last video and watch it all the way to the end and answer the question. Leave your answer in the comment section. And within the next few days, I'll pick another winner once we crack 100 likes on there, which will be pretty soon. We're almost there now. More giveaways to come, of course. I showed you guys some of the things that's already ready to go. And we're gonna do something, with No Chill Gill also, because I have those shoes to give away for him. So I want to get him to select the winners from the comment section. I don't know if I'll make it happen in person or we'll go live stream, but within the next week, that's what I'm going to do for that video. So if you have not seen my Gillzilla rest of my video review, make sure you go check it out and do what you got to do to enter into that raffle or that giveaway, because I got about 5 to 6 pair I want to give away to you guys. So go to that video and make sure that you do your part to be entered into that giveaway as well. Banks 411, what's going on with you, my dude? I see you've been coming up on some heat too as of late. Eric, man, what's going on with you? Or Epic, man, what's good with you? Cool, what's going on, bro? Let's see, hold up. Tell people, put their IG names in the comment section. Yeah, if you're here, because we did it before, that's how I was able to catch up with old boy. Don't want to say old boy. I have his name right here. I just responded to him. Bang and Nay, shout out to Bang and Nay. I finally was able to get in touch with him because last stream he left his IG name in the comment section and I was able to find him. So if you're watching this now or on the replay, make sure you leave a name in the chat or in the comment section so I can get you your stuff. We got the Karl Malone jersey over there on Bobby Thrift. Then of course we got that selection of items for the 2 winners of the recent video. I still got the Mitchell & Ness Miami Floridian shorts for the winner of that video. And the 2 Funko Pops. I'm about to send out 1 Funko Pop tomorrow to Bang and Nay, and then hopefully the other people can let me know what's happening. But people who enter into the video giveaway for today, make sure you're following me on Instagram. Make sure if you're the winner, you hit me up and let me know what's up so I can send them out to you, bro. I want to get these things out of here and into your possession. You feel me? A lot of things to talk about. A lot of things have been going on, mainly from what we've been seeing in my Discord. From the sneaker finds inside the store and discount finds, Ross, Burlington, and all those stores have definitely still been on fire. It's just a matter of how often you go. Retros are pretty much there. It's not even a question about the Jordan retros. It went from being speculative to see if it was going to ever happen. Then we start getting, other Jordans in there, and now officially retros. I seen somebody else today hit me up with the Jordan 13 retro. I found the retros that I came across, and there's just more to come. Jerseys, all kinds of stuff, bro. It's a great time to go ahead and check out those stores to come up on some stuff. You know what I mean? The more you go, the more you'll find across the board, not just in the lane I'm showing you guys, which is the jerseys and athletic apparel. There's stuff across the board. You know what I'm saying? Which is a good thing. You can expand your palette when it comes to that. As far as personal pickups, most recent thing for me, I think we already talked about it, was the Jordan 1 UNC toe. That's my most recent pickup for the personal. I did come across the Giannis Immortality 3. I have a review coming for that channel also, which is a dope shoe. Right here, I'll show you guys. I think I don't think we did a live stream last time I had these here, but I did a review on these shoes. We'll go ahead and check them out. Stay tuned for that review. The Immortality 3 is a dope shoe. It does look fire based on the aesthetics. There's a few colorways out there already, but this one right here, the white and black one, is dope. There's a black and white colorway also that you can find. $85, so it's like under $100. You can't go wrong with that. So if you're trying to go with the budget model, this might be one of the sneakers to check out. But one thing about this is that you have to go up either a half a size or a full size. That's something I've been noticing about a lot of shoes. The Gilzil Resto Mod, those are best for going a half a size up, maybe a full size, depending on your type of style. They all fit great and feel great on feet, but you just got to make sure you get the right size so you get the most enjoyment for the shoe. But this one right here has a lot of ventilation, which I think is pretty dope. And like I said, the Trae Young Unlimited, dope shoe also. Gotta check out the sizing though. So if you have an opportunity, even if you don't have the colorway you want, at least try the shoe on, because the last 2 to 3 years, the sizing for all the brands have just been so different shoe, different sizing. It wasn't like that. Every now and then you'll have a shoe here or there where you have to go up a size or something. Like naturally, I always have to do, I could fit a size 13 in a Jordan 6, but the perfect size for me is a 12 and a half. That's like in all sixes. That's never really changed. Retros have kind of been like that too, but as far as all these other shoes, the Nikes and the Adidas and just different newer models, the sizing is different. Li Ning, that stuff is happening there too. So make sure if you have an opportunity, whatever shoe it is, try it on first before you buy it online, just to make sure you get what you want. Oscar, what's good? Welcome to the stream, bro. How you doing? What's good with you? Think you checked out the last video too. I appreciate everybody who did watch today's video. It was footage from actually yesterday. Cool Kicks and I went out to the Fairfax area to check out Soul Revival and a couple other stores too. So if you have not seen it, make sure you do so. Let me see. I'll pull up some of these Discord things. I'm just gonna go all through the Discord. That's what a lot of this is from. If you guys got things you guys heard about or want to talk about, feel free to drop that in the chat. We can get into it. Retro Richardson, what's good with you? How you doing today? What's going on? Today for me was, kind of just editing, doing a lot of editing, putting out content on my other channels, Bosco 2.0. Go ahead and check out those videos. Well, recently talking about all the Zion 2s that dropped, all the Jason Tatum 1s that dropped. Who else did we do? Trae Young, and Luka. So I got those 3 guys out there. We've been doing that on Bosco 2.0. A lot of people have been liking that. Plus, we got the releases for this month. You guys gotta let me know what you guys are thinking about the August releases, man. There's I feel like it's a little uptick from last month, definitely from June, but everybody's style's different, really just depends. So let me know what you guys think about that as well. Oscar, yeah, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you very much for checking it out, bro. Just doing different stuff, checking out different stores. We've definitely both been there on our channels. Soul Revival, that's definitely one of the better resale shops right now out there in that Fairfax Melrose area. They tend to have a little better prices from what I've been seeing. I haven't been into a lot of the other stores, but you get it, bro. Like a lot of the other stores, you kind of already understand what it is. You don't even have to go inside to know if what the price is like. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff going on in the Discord, though. I appreciate everybody who's in there. More people have been joining. We're at like 290 people, I think, are in the Discord right now. So shout out to you guys for that. I appreciate it. It's free. Come on and join and just participate in some of the things that we come across. You know, a lot of good. Oh shit! I seen Gil had these on one of his shows the other day. It's amazing some of the things that are. I mean, I don't want to repeat that a lot, but it is amazing some of the things that you can find in the stores, because a lot of the stuff that's in the stores right now is like in the regular stores now too. I've said that before. I'm not trying to repeat that point, but you guys got to understand what I'm saying. Like the stuff that's actually in the store now, freshly in the store, is actually in these discount stores the same time for a fraction of the price, and that is just, it blows my mind. I mean, I guess at some point it'll become the norm, or we'll get used to it. Will it ever change? I mean, it's crazy, bro. And if you have not got a chance to find these Grant Hills, you definitely should grab them. If you've seen them, grab them. If you see them online somewhere else for the low, grab them. I did a little online arbitrage for some of these already, meaning I found some of these on a couple platforms, and the people didn't know what they had. I seen some people selling them for 45 and 50 bucks. I'm like, you guys don't even know what you guys have, do you? But hey, to each his own. So, you know, that's what you got to do. If you find those type of opportunities, you got to take advantage of that. You know, there's people out there either trying to get rid of the stuff quickly or whatever it is. One man's trash is another man's treasure. So just take advantage of this shit, really. But there's been a lot of stuff out there besides the shoes and the jerseys, like I've been saying. There is things that you're seeing like socks and hats, which we've talked about. It's just something to go check out more sections in the store. You know what I mean? You got to go around and check out more sections to give yourself the best opportunity. But things are at every store. This is a Marshall's receipt right here. Marshall's, Ross and Burlington, Marshall's, Ross and Burlington, TJ Maxx as well. It's like a broken record, but that's the record that's playing right now, bro. That is the record that is playing. Big shout out to everybody here in the stream. I appreciate you guys. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. Make sure you guys hit the like button. A bunch of them were scamming fools. Went under though. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Epic man. Fairfax area. Um, right now it's looking like some of the malls are where you don't see a lot of foot traffic. Of course, during the weekends, you know, it's summertime right now, so you'll see people out just trying to be out there. But as far as in these stores or spending money like that, same thing with reselling stuff at the Fight Club. It is down, you know, because even example that I showed in that video, this is the perfect example I showed in that video. And this is why the resale game is upside down, just like everything else in the sneaker world. We went to Soul Revival, which had a lot of good prices for a lot of good things, but they too also had pandas in store going for 250, 260, 275. I'm not sure exactly, but it was from 250 to 260. And if you've been watching my videos or whoever's videos, maybe Cool's been showing it too, I don't know. But like you can see pandas in like a lot of stores just available for the retail price. I mean, by everything going on sale, I wouldn't be surprised if the pandas start getting a price tag. They probably wouldn't let that happen because they don't want it to seem like it went that low. But you can kind of go into almost any store and see a men's size, a women's size. Like it's not far-fetched to find that shoe. But to go into a resale shop and still see it priced at 2 and above is a little wild. You know, everybody's supposed to adjust their prices. You know what I mean? And like I said, Soul Revival had a lot of shoes with a lot of steals, mainly on like used shoes. I'm pretty sure they had some steals on some newer shoes. You guys can do your research on the video I just dropped today and price check. You know, I didn't really do so much of that when I did this video because I wasn't really going there to see the price comparison. But after doing the editing and putting it out, I was like, that might make some sense because, you know, the prices have just changed around the market in general, you know. But with that being said, the UNC toes was not a shoe that had a problem getting out the stores. A lot of shoes have been sitting, especially Jordan 1s, but apparently the UNC toes, at least in men's sizes, not really something you can, you know, not really something that you can just sit there and think it's going to be available in the stores. Did I see that? I thought I saw that name. But for some reason, I didn't see that name. Did I see that name? Rams fan, what it do, bro? How you doing today? I think I'm like, I thought I saw your name. I don't know if I said hi. If I didn't, what's good? 24 Black, what's good with you? Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? Retro Richmond, I think I said what's up to you. Jesse T, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Yeah, so you know, pandas in the stores, but retail shop or resale shops are still charging a good price for them. And that's the problem right there. That's why the stores have kind of went to, I don't want to say to shit, because they're still active and people are still there. But if you just put in a little footwork, some of the things you really don't have to pay that much for it. It just really, some people like the whole nostalgia or the whole feeling of going to a resale shop and paying a resale for them. You know what I mean? Some people are conditioned to think that that is the way to go to get a rush or a certain feeling from it. And however you get your fix, your rocks off, that's up to you. But not myself. You know what I mean? To see them there for 250 was like a slap in the face. But it is what it is. Everybody gotta get their money. People have overhead. They gotta do what they do. But the Fairfax area is crazy in so many ways. You have so many more street vendors on the street now, a lot more. And I'm not at all hating on that or mad. You got to get to the money how you do. But the sidewalks are congested with street vendors and people trying to walk. And then you have the entrances of the regular stores already. Then when it comes to the sneaker stores, everything's like not really moving like that. So you don't have a lot of traffic in there too. Like I said, unless it's peak times or something like that. Other than that, the stores have all across the board have just been crazy. Speaking of stores, shout out to everybody who's shopping at my store, boscosgoodies.com. I had to plug it. Some people bought some stuff today or yesterday. I sent that stuff out today, some shoes and a hat. So I appreciate you guys checking out the site. The homie Michael asked me, did I put up anything new since the last time you went? I don't think so, and I'm mad about that because I do have a few things to put up there. I still need to put up them all black Grant Hills. For some reason, I haven't put those up. I think I put up the Hardens. I did. Yeah, but I do have some more stuff to put up, which I will do. But since you checked it out, I don't think so. I don't think I have. But more stuff to come, so make sure you check out boscosgoodies.com. These shirts are not on boscosgoodies.com. I had a person ask me on Instagram. You guys can actually look below this video with the Teespring link. There's different shirts that I have available there. You can get them in a bunch of different colorways. That does help out also too. But I will have some more personable merch that you will be able to get on boscosgoodies.com. I have seen one graphic designer that I will try to reach out to and work with. I'm still looking for one that I can kind of work with often and get some things out there because I have ideas and I want to get back into that. Saf, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Can't wait to go out tomorrow. Where are you looking to go out tomorrow? What places are you hitting up? You went dummy today at the clearance store. I mean, this is the time to do that. You definitely showed a lot of good stuff too. Yeah, man. This stuff is definitely pandas, man. Let me see. Let's see. What is your best Kyrie weed shoe, or what's my favorite Kyrie overall? That's a hard bet right there. I like the Duke Kyrie. I like the Taco Kyrie, the Rocket Kyrie. The concept ones are kind of my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. And the Orion one is one that I was not able to get, but the concept Kyries are kind of my favorite ones. All of the silhouettes that had concept Kyries, those are kind of like my favorite ones, bro. Those things are ridiculous. The sneaker room vibes, the collabs with the sneaker room was also dope too. But for some reason, all his concepts, even to the dunks, just ridiculous, man. Hopefully Anta and them can create some magic to have some good stuff. I have seen some of the shoes available. We will have the Anta Kyrie 5 on this channel at some point. Haven't really looked. I mean, Dizzy in the Discord, and I think somebody else sent me a link to buy some of them. I just haven't really got around to it. I need to just to check it out. I want to get one that's more stamped with him. I haven't seen if they have an official logo with him yet and Anta. I've seen some concept logos, but I do want an official Kyrie shoe. But I mean, that will be the shoe he's wearing this year, so I guess it technically is his. Soul the Smoke 23. What's good? Welcome to the stream. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right about that. Rich people do shop in that area. It is a tourist spot. People come there for the nostalgia feel of shopping on Melrose and Fairfax. It's definitely known around the world, about that whole fashion lane right there. So it makes sense why it is, as far as why they keep them that price. But for somebody like myself, or like people like you guys watching who have the know-with-all about the market, just know that stuff's crazy and probably would never pay that. but there's tons of people who don't. It's crazy because we're in a bubble or in a lane, a niche lane of sneakers. It does feel like a lot of people know about it, but it's still a very niche lane. So, what we know is not super common knowledge, which to us it is, but to millions and millions of people out there, it's not. So it is an advantage of having that knowledge. It definitely is. Helicopters flying outside. I don't know what's going on tonight. Right around here. Hopefully we're good. Lars, what's good? Welcome to the stream, my dude. How you doing this evening? Oh, you did? The suede Orlando Magic hat, like the Laker one? It's right here, so that's why. Only right here. This thing right here, I do have a few of these on the website. I don't know if Michael, if you're here, if you saw this hat, because I did put these up here. I did put up a couple items recently. I don't know how recently it is since you were able to check out since you bought the Grant Hills. But yeah, man. So you found another team, Orlando. So it's a blue suede? What? No way, bro. What? Hey, man. Is it blue corduroy? That will be sick. I gotta check that out, bro. Hopefully I can come across those. If I do, I'm gonna grab one for myself. The rest will go up on the site. Yeah, that gotta be crazy. If you can, put it in the Discord. I want to check that out because that's crazy right there. Let's see. Right, that's true. That's true. Good looking out for that idea. Note to self: a shirt with all of them on there makes sense. Would make sense if I could do it the right way. Absolutely, bro. eBay Posh man, what's going on with you, bro? Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you coming through. You guys definitely check out eBay Posh man. He been finding a lot of good stuff out there too. I seen you came up on some reimagines. I actually myself haven't found that shoe yet. I found some retros, but not the reimagines. I have yet to find the Jordan 4s either. Neither the cleats nor the regular Jordan 4 retro, but I know people in my Discord have. So shout out to you guys for that. Jordan 4s, Jordan 7s, Jordan 2 lows, 1s, and variety. We've seen the black ones with the fur. The reverse lanies have been popping up. The true blues have been popping up. Haven't seen nobody find the lucky greens yet. I'm curious to see if that's going to happen or what else is out there in the wild, bro. That's one thing I like about the Discord, because we got people out there in the wild way more than myself or just like myself, and they're finding some crazy stuff in different areas. So it just lets you know what to look for, because not everybody is in California. A good amount of them are, but some people aren't. And it seems like the product goes from the east to west. It seems like Orlando gets it, then it kind of floods on through the rest of the areas. I could be wrong, but that's just what it seems like. I see like Orlando tends to get some of the stuff first, and then I'll see it, or some other people start to see it, then it starts to make its way over here. You know what I mean? All kinds of crazy stuff, bro. These curries, I forgot the name of this curry here. Am I sharing the screen? No, let's bring it up. These curries here at one point had some value to them too. I forgot the name of this. I'm not really a big curry collector or fan as far as that, because shout out to everybody watching on Bobby Thrift. That's my retail arbitrage channel, more about reselling, but I am a sneaker collector as well. That's what Bosco Mitchell's pretty much about. And even my sneaker collecting side don't know nothing about this shoe. I do know it was something that was special for the Currys, and it had some resale value at one point. They recently redropped these in the stores, and now they made their way to Ross. So there is some value in those for sure, because like I said, you guys will know the name of them. Did he put the name here? Yeah, I don't know. It's just been a lot of stuff. And then here's the thumbnail on Bobby Thrift. This is from the homie Pick C in the Discord. Shout out to him. He definitely comes across a lot of good stuff. If I'm not mistaken, he's actually out here in California, not far from me, and it's really just about going to more places where people aren't really at. Cool Kicks was out of the country, probably next out of the state, and found some really good stuff. A lot of good stuff at certain stores that don't really have the volume of resellers. I mean, out here in LA, it's kind of hard to beat that. There's a reseller everywhere. I'm curious to know if it's like this for maybe eBay Postman. You could let me know, or somebody else in another state. Like out here in LA, we don't only have to worry about other resellers going to the store, but we have to worry about people behind the register and working at the store also. You know, people who are processing these products are resellers or have resellers in their immediate family, so they know when they have something good, so stuff don't always make it out. That's one thing that we have a problem with out here in LA. I mean, more so than not, you don't have that going around crazy, but I do know some spots that are kind of cook spots, and people know what's up, and you can't really find stuff there because people already have their rotation going in, and ain't nothing wrong with that. It's kind of about building your strategy, building up your rapport with people, so you know it's about making the process easier for you. And any way you can do that without hurting and harming people is the best way to do it. So making friends with the managers or the processors, the workers, you let them know their, getting to know their schedule of restocks, or all that stuff. Stores now, it's crazy. Like, stuff changes all the time. I remember at one point it was only 2 or 3 restocks a day. Now it's kind of like restocks throughout the day, because they're just trying to push the stuff out that they have, because they have more stuff coming too. Because you got to understand, with a lot of these companies not being able to push their stuff for the full retail, they need to get rid of it because they already have a bunch of stuff in production for a bunch of new stuff into production. So for example, with these Mitchell and Ness jerseys, I'm just talking, bro. I'm just feeling the vibe. Shout out to everybody. We had 16 likes on Bosco Mitchell. Every 10 likes, I take a shot. I got another bottle, which is the tail end of the Lobos juice. I got to get some more of these. And I seen James Harden had some stuff. The homie Gil had some new assortment of some James Harden stuff. So we got to check that at some point too, and see what James Harden juice tastes. I don't want to say that, but see what James Harden liquor tastes like. You know what I mean? But what I was going to say is, after I take my shot, like, this was okay. See if I can remember everything. This was happening a little while ago. Cool, you can kind of give me, if you're still here in the chat, you can kind of let me know around the time this was happening. But there was one time, I don't know if it was right after things opened up after the pandemic, or if it was like a year after. But the stores like the Pro Image Sports or the Chic Sports, places like that got a lot of Mitchell and Ness apparel, or just apparel, they got overloaded with their current season, so they had to like clearance it all out because they already had a bunch of stuff coming for the next season. And I can only imagine that still being the case because things aren't selling like that already. So not only were you overloaded from stuff because production stopped, and then you had to restart it, and that kind of jammed stuff up, but then now your stuff is not selling for the 130 and 150 that they have these guys listed for on MitchellandNess.com or wherever you would buy a Mitchell and Ness jersey at full retail value. So now that they need to make room for that, now it's going to these places. And now these places need to clearance them out because they need to make room for more stuff that's coming. So it's like, it's going to start trickling down more and more. And that's why I feel like these stores, for example, Rams fan or other places that don't really get stuff, it's like I would feel like it's only a matter of time that you guys will start getting stuff. You know what? Cool. You went to, what was it, Cleveland or something like that, Pittsburgh, and finding all that stuff in one store, and that's that area. So why doesn't Hawaii or somewhere else get some more heat? You know what I mean? But for you to find Pixie 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sound like 21 Savage, 5 Nash jerseys. Were they priced at 30, 35? What were they priced at? That's a major come up though. I got my one little Nash jersey. Is that the one with the gold the gold NBA logo too? And you can find some you can find some jerseys at Marshalls too. I've only seen football jerseys so far recently, but they were also getting Mitchell and Ness jerseys too. Yeah, man. It's definitely good for $29. Luthi, what it do? Especially at Ross, man. See, so you've been experiencing that too. You've been experiencing that too. Yeah, man, because everybody needs to find, everybody wants to profit, everybody's looking for the profits, and these videos, you got to understand. I mean, eBay Poshman, myself, cool, a few other people do the videos on YouTube, so we understand. But there's a lot more people doing it on YouTube, a lot more people doing it on TikTok, because it's about the money too. You got a lot of people on their phones just watching and wanting to cash in on some stuff, right? So people see that they make these videos and it goes viral. You want to make more videos. So you got people even going there for content, people going there for finds themselves. So it is getting flooded. So the words are getting around about what's popping up at places. You got people out there who really like Hello Kitty, or you really like Mario, or you really like Hot Wheels, and then you see people making TikToks about finding the Mario jeans that resell for crazy amounts. So like, me being able to speak from experience by being in the processing room, the people in the back, we were going through everything, because you have to go through everything. You have to open up every box and sort it however you sort it, so you see every piece of work that come through. You know what I mean? You see everything. So it's like, how many times are you gonna see these fire items and not either think you want it for yourself or a gift for somebody, or get the inkling and want to resell? Yeah, yeah. Never know when they're gonna put stuff out, so they don't. Yeah, that gets a little tricky, man. Just gotta I guess in that case, go more often than not, and then just being courteous with them to make them want to, I guess, entice them to want to be a good person. Because sometimes, what I'm saying, if they can't, they're not gonna buy everything all the time, So when you can get your things, and one thing turns to 5 things, turns to 10 things, then you're finding the whole pallets of stuff or whatever. Well, maybe not the whole pallet, but you get my drift. Yeah, man. See? Yep. So they have to get rid of the stuff. They have to get rid of the stuff and make room for the new stuff that's coming in. So things have to get marked down. People aren't really buying it like that, so they have to get marked down even more. Like another example, the Kyrie Infinities, you can still find them floating around at Ross in some decent sizes. Most of the time, you'll see them in bigger sizes, but you still can find them in some pretty cool sizes, because they're still there. But at 59, when you see them marked down, they go down to 31 or something like that, and then they're gonna get marked down again. So eventually it will get cheaper, I guess. I mean, we see that one LeBron, which was crazy, the LeBron 20 Christmas. No, not Christmas. I forgot the name of it, but it was like the first or second colorway of the LeBron 20 in a size 17 or 18. It's been there for like 3 weeks or so, maybe even a month, but it's been stuck at $70. They never marked it down. I wonder when they're going to mark it down and what they're going to mark it down to, because it was $50 at first. When you find the grade school pairs, all the grade school LeBrons, at least out here, are $50. I wish we had I wish we were able to have a little luck like Orlando does and have that no tax day, and where you can buy stuff with no taxes. That would have been excellent if we could have got that shit. I've seen a lot of people, a lot of different videos at the Nike outlets and all them other stores cleaning up at the no tax day. I wish Cali had that type of shit, bro. And on a side note, we will start hitting up more thrift stores and Goodwills on Bobby Thrift. It's Bobby Thrift for a reason. I used to go to Goodwills and thrift stores a lot, and then found and fell in love with the Ross Marshalls in Burlington. So kind of left the thrift shops alone. But it's kind of getting it back. It's kind of getting back there where those are not too bad to look at now. Goodwill, you probably have to continue to look through with gloves even more than you had to before. But yeah, thrift shops will definitely come back, because there's a few more around, that still have some pretty good stuff. Plus Goodwill, you got to understand, a lot of people are trying to liquidate their stuff, or not liquidate it, but just get rid of it. So I don't know, man. I don't really like dealing with too much used stuff. I kind of went down that route, and I think that's why I never went there. So it would have to be like super bangers for me to grab it, because like I said, I've dabbled fully into the reselling of used shoes, and it comes with ebbs and flows, and you come up really big on things, but having a bunch of shoes sitting around that have no box, that are just like, that looks a little tacky in your little storage area. You know what I'm saying? So that was one reason why I fell back from the reselling of the used shoes, but there definitely are some really good ones. Oh, speaking of really good ones in used shoes, my brain's just going 50 miles an hour. We'll get back to Discord finds too, as this is a Discord find. Big shout out to everybody here in the stream. I appreciate you being here. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. I'm gonna post this in the Discord right now, because one of my homies used to work at a Foot Locker, and oh no, I'll put that on my Twitter. One of my friends used to work at like a Foot Locker and everything, and he moved around. Now he's still a reseller. Bottom line, I'll show you. I'm trying to show y'all or just tell you. But we were talking last time. For those of you guys who were here on the stream, I'm excited because I was talking about this last time, and this is why I was talking about it. Just like before, when I was like, man, when will Jordan show up at Ross? When will Jordan 1 show up at Ross? And now that's all we're seeing is Jordan retros and Jordan 1s. The other day during the stream, I said in the stream, wow, when will it be a time when we could see, like, I wonder what this stock would look like, because this place is always on fire. Usually it was before, and me and Ku kind of chatted about it in the last video, and my boy hit me up today, and this is why I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to hit this store up. I'm about to hit this store up for real. Shout out to my homie Mike. Yeah, bruh. So last stream, which was a few days ago, I was talking about WSS. I'm like, man, WSS got a pretty good selection. I can go there and cook for like retail arbitrage on the back wall. Cool mentioned it's like a mini Nike Foot Locker or Nike outlet kind of is in their back wall. I think Eric knows about that too. The homie went by there today and found some amazing shit. In my opinion, it is. Okay. And y'all gonna be surprised too. $69.97 is the price. $69.97 is the price. It is a Jordan retro. Jordan 11 lows. Size 8 or 9, he said, I think he got. Jordan 11 lows at WSS, $69.97 or whatever that price was. Jordan 11 lows now at WSS for the low ski. If it wasn't 8 o'clock, I would go by there right now. He sent me this when I was driving, and I already had my rest of my night planned out, so I couldn't go around nowhere today. But if you're watching here and you're going out to them, any one of them tomorrow, you might want to start peeking your head in WSS. We were just talking about this last live stream, and now it's official tissue, official like a referee with a whistle, bro. Jordan 11 lows. I don't know how many. I gotta ask him more details. How many did you find? Whatever. But the fact that one was found in a decent size that works. I wish he had the size not cut off, but it is a men's size. It was not a grade school size for these. Jordan 11 lows at WSS, and he's local. He's around me. He's not far from around places I'll be going to. So, you know what I'm saying? Anything is possible, like KG, bro. A lot of this stuff is getting pretty interesting out here in these stores, man. And I'm here for it, just like you guys are too, bro. Hopefully more of this stuff can just continue to flood out. And you know, by them putting out so many things, it does give more people a chance to get in somewhere. You can get in on some market. It can't be the same, but you have more options out there to grab stuff. You know what I mean? Because as I go through my videos on Bobby Thrift, you know, I try to show if a shoe's flooded, because sometimes you'll see a shoe got 7 listings, 10 listings, 120 listings, 75 listings, and those are the ones, of course, you want to stay away from. But yeah, man, WSS is starting to slide into the party too. They're like, we're not trying to be too late to the party. We're trying to join y'all and party with y'all, because they've always had things pretty well discounted on that back wall. It just sucks that this is the part that's even crazier about this, because when we talked about WSS last time, it was mentioned that the boxes are usually damaged. His box is not damaged at all. Are they doing Nike outlet moves? Oh, I need to find more information. I'm gonna hit him up while we're on stream now and see if he can reply to me. Let's see. I see the box. I see the box is not damaged. Let me see. Because that's big. WSS, they're one of them places that damages the box. They do one per person. If they do have something there that people want, and if it's something that's on the back wall that you want, the box is just destroyed. Like, it's not even like a salvageable box. The thing is like bent in. It looks like they stepped and crushed it, bent it up, and just said here. Like, why y'all damage the box so bad just to put it on the back wall? Like, I didn't understand that. But yeah, Jordan 11 lows, $69. It's possible. You see it here. It's no cap in the wrap. Vapor Max is popping up. This looks like a Ross, a Marshalls. $80. At Ross, it's going for $70. So they're being priced $10 more at Marshalls, but that's good to see that they're popping up at Marshalls too, because I've only seen them popping up at Ross. Everybody's getting into the game. We talked about this months ago, and even in the last stream also. Dunks are going to show up soon too, bruh. UNLV dunks are going to start showing up too. Will they be 39? Will they be 49? Will they be 75? It'd be dope if they're like $29. If they're $24.99 for some dunks, that would be wild, right? I mean, nothing's far-fetched when you got Ultra Boosts that go from 180 to 200 going for $25. Nothing's being put past me now. No, I don't think anything's out of touch. Yeah, no, I know. I was just wishful thinking, bro. I was just wishful thinking. Yeah, man, Posh man, the thrifts definitely be where it's at, as well as the yard sales. But I just feel like that's a little bit more time consuming to not get as much value. I mean, it depends on the lane that you're selling in. In the lane that I'm in, I don't really think that they benefit me as much. You can come up on some things, but it's not as often or as frequent as it would be at these other stores like I'm showing in my videos. But I will get into those too and see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, holiday seasons are coming around the corner. As the holiday seasons are pumping out, Regan, you're right about that. They do get more pallets. Give an example, when I was doing it, working, and that's what I was doing. I was breaking down the pallets, sorting all the product for a very popular discount store that had got a lot of traffic. They used to get really good designer and all that stuff. But yeah, like it would, a normal day of pallets of product would be like 11 to maybe 15 max pallets of just boxes, a bunch of shit. When holiday come around, it's anywhere from 15 to 25 pallets each day. And it's like 3 to 4 times a week they bring out pallets. Try on these wrap stacks. I'm about to try it. Well, I'm not trying it. I already tried it earlier today. It'll be in one of my videos of me actually trying it. But if you haven't tried these, this is not a commercial because they're not paying me. But shout out to Master P. Another glare. The wrap snacks, man. The sweet chili lemon pepper is good, bro. These are good. I don't even be trying to eat this type of food and stuff. But I was out there in LA getting some stuff from my grandmother and stuff like that. And there's a fish spot, there's a liquor store, all kind, just finding all the hood goodies. And I came across the wrap stacks and some flavors I haven't tasted. They taste like lemon pepper wings, bro. Like they taste exactly what it says it is. Exactly what it says it is what it tastes like. I ain't trying to be smacking in your ear like that. But these are definitely good. Let me go ahead. Florida had the no tax for 2 weeks. That's crazy. Poncho, what's good? Welcome to the stream, bro. How you doing today? Endless amount of stuff going on at these stores right now. That's what we were mainly here for. We got those Chicago, the Crenshaw Skate Club dunks. Got a chance to look at them early at Soul Revival. Those shoes are coming out. I know a lot of people are looking forward to those. Those SB dunks. Everybody loves the SB dunk, of course. Why not? Who could not love the SB dunks? Zoom Freak 5s. More colorways popping up of this shoe. Not mad at the way they look, man. This colorway is definitely different. No white on it. I like that a little bit. Zoom Freak 5 is an improvement. From the 4, it's not bad. One colorway I saw so far I didn't like, but everything else has pretty much been on point. This color combination is not bad. I have to say the medial side looks a little weird. Looks a little dull to me, but I get it. There's like nothing going on here, But the colorway, the materials they're using makes these look on point. Zoom Freak 5s. What else we got? New LeBron 21. Y'all can sound off and let me know what you guys think about these. I'm getting a lot of mixed reviews on them. And I'm getting a lot of mixed reviews on it myself. Sometimes I see it, I think it's okay. Sometimes I see it, I don't. I'm honestly seeing more images of me not liking the shoe. They're not looking as flattering. I think I've seen it one time that looked okay. I've seen maybe 3 different colorways that he's like shown or something like this. This one is more appealing a little bit. The iridescent splash on the back heel. And then you have that like what nubuck or like suede upper. It's not holding up its end of the bargain though, bro. It's not, man. And that sucks, bro. That's unfortunate as hell. That's very unfortunate. The LeBron 21. I think it's safe for me to say it, bro. I think it's safe for me to say it. I don't want to say it because we rock with LeBron over here, but I mentioned him before how he misses. They be missing. You know, they call him LeBrick because he don't be making all his shots. He's not a shooter. And with Nike, sometimes they be LeBricking, bro. Sometimes with Nike, they be LeBricking. And more times than not, out of the 20, now 21 silhouettes, I can honestly say maybe he got like, y'all let me know. Out of the LeBron silhouettes, how many bangers does he have? How many knock out the park bangers does he have? How many bangers does he have? That's the question. How many LeBrons have been a success? I'm gonna be generous. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be very generous. And if you see him, let me see. That's the question. That's the harsh question. Big fan of Bron. You already know what it is over here. Never no hate, only support. But I have a poll in the community in the chat right now. You guys can fill it out and let me know. Of the LeBrons that have came out now, 22 silhouettes, how many do you like? How many silhouettes of the LeBrons do you like? How many of them are like, yeah, I gotta have them in my collection. I wanted them in my collection, couldn't get them. Those would have been cool if I had an opportunity to grab it. How many, bro? I put 3, 4, 5, or more. You know what I mean? And right now, 3 is leading the charge with 3 silhouettes. If you want to put them in the chat, which ones you guys like, you can do that too. But I feel like the shoe that we're looking at and this one are different. And the 20 is much better than the 21, at least so far. I don't see what else they could do. I mean, they could say that these are samples we're seeing of the 21, but even the ones he wore, all that when he put up the finger 2 and 1, it's just not adding up, bro. These right here, these 20s were executed. I said these right here saved the LeBron signature line. I really said that. And I felt like the next gen LeBron 20, you know, the NXXT LeBron, those 2 right there saved his lineup, bro. Saved his lineup. But now with this 21, they're kind of backtracking a little bit, man. I think they're backtracking a little bit, but like I said, these are samples, these are early looks, these are not official looks. I'm pretty sure you're gonna have some wild colorways that make sense. But the 20 is where it's at, bro. The 20 is where it's at. And yeah, so the smokes, we definitely came across those. The Kobe Hirachi, I know a couple stores that currently have them, and I guess they dropped August 10th. I didn't know they dropped I didn't know they dropped as late as they did. I saw them in one of my previous, not the last one, but the video before that. I saw them when I went out the other day with Cool Kicks also. Yeah, some shoe stores have just put them out early. You know, it get like that sometimes. Sometimes it's a mistake. I mean, more than likely it's a mistake every time. But yeah, the Kobe Hirachis, definitely a dope colorway. I would consider picking it up. When I first saw them, I considered picking them up, but then I had another thought and said, "Yo, Bosco, Bobby, you move around a lot. These could be at the outlet this weekend coming up. Well, they haven't released yesterday. Wouldn't be at the outlet yet, but next weekend or 2 weekends from now, these could be at the outlet. Somebody could have bought it, trying to resell it, couldn't. Bought it, didn't try the size, took it home, couldn't fit it, returned it, and then by September, we might find these at Ross. September, we might find these at Ross, bro. September, we might find these at Ross. I hope that's not the case. I hope it's not the case. But from what I'm seeing, man, that's what it's looking like right now. That's how fast things are going to the discount stores. No longer is it 6 months, a year, 2 years. It's weeks now. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's the thing. I would have jumped on them, but I'm seeing everything do that. Myself, cool. We both recently came up on them Iversons. They retail normally for like 160. Found them for $59. The blue toe metallic ones I came up on a couple videos ago. I was happy to find those. You know, seen them around many a times throughout the year and years that since they've been coming back out. Always thought about copping a pair, bringing one home, but never really wanted to do it because I just, you know, it was a dope shoe, very classic and nostalgia, but not for 160, not for 120, not for 90, not for 75, 69, you know, 59. 59 makes actual great sense, you know. So yeah, man, yeah, that was a shoe that been around for a minute and it made its way to the discount. I mean, they're about to start popping up at Ross. I mean, I found Iversons at Burlington before, you know, a little while back. Yeah, if you're not moving, you go to Ross. If you're not moving, you go to Ross, bro. Now, one thing that I will ask to see if it can happen in 2023, will there be any Yeezy products sliding to Ross? I doubt it. But there are a lot of ugly Yeezy silhouettes that came out in these Yeezy drops. I know people were grabbing them because they weren't coming out, and I know some of them have resale. As I've seen in Soul Revival, some of them shoe from that last Yeezy drop has a pretty good resale on them, but not every one of them does. Will we find the 700s or the quantum physics or not quantum physics, but the quantums, the basketball Yeezy? Will those pop up at you know? Will we start seeing Yeezys there? We done got to retros, bro. We done got to retros at the Raw. That's crazy. I honestly don't remember that happening before. Like I said, I found Kobe's before. I found dope limited LeBrons, dope limited other shoes. I mean, I have found some Jordans before, but not like this. Not like back to back. I'm not getting them. Somebody else is getting them, a bunch of them retros. You know, that's just a different time that we're in. It's dope to see it though, bro. Yeah, Yeezys at retail stores are high. So where do they go? What's gonna be the result of those things, bro? We don't know yet, but hopefully we get the chance to find out, and hopefully it's a good thing that you know. Finding the Jordan, even though the Jordan 7s, the Vachetta 10s, nobody wants those really. There are some people who would scoop them up, and you know they retail for what 175 for grade school, or what was it like 150 for grade school, 175 for men, but they have them at Ross for $45. There's a lot of wiggle room right there. I just wish, besides becoming cool with the workers, how do we? This is gonna sound funny, but there's channels on YouTube about dumpster diving. People who go into the dumpsters of these businesses and go into the trash cans and find things that the brands throw away and take advantage of that. I would love to find the dumpsters for some of the stores that I'm finding and get the full box, like because that's all they do is just throw away the full box. They don't destroy the box like WSS. They just throw the box, full box with tissue paper and everything inserts in there. The only thing that they keep with the shoe is the laces. So like I mean, is that going too far? Yeah, let me know. Is that going too far? Becoming cool with the people at the stores that didn't know when they're throwing stuff away. They didn't know what trash cans there, so they didn't go to the trash cans and get the boxes for the shoes. Is that taking it too far, or is that dedication? Because even used Nike boxes, if you know what you're doing, you can always swap out the box. I've done that a couple times now. I can proudly say I've done it maybe 3 times. There's nothing sneaky or wrong, but I've had a box that I found maybe at the outlet or at a I've done it from a WSS before, and I've done it at a Nike outlet. You get a box or two or something, and the box damaged, but you have another orange and white Nike box. All you gotta do is heat wave that damn side sticker and just take it from the old box, put it on a new box. You got a brand new box. I've done it and sent it in a StockX, and nothing was wrong. Everything passed, like because the shoe was authentic. It's just the box was a substitute box from a box that I had that had a no box top to when I was a brand new box. I just used my little blow dryer and swapped out the labels, and it was fine. You know what I mean? So finding the box in the dumpsters, either you can find orange boxes for now or for down the road. If you go to a Ross and you find a Vapor Max or something else and you want to, I mean, there's ways to go about that, but it is about also having the label for the shoes you find, but if you in the dumpsters and you see Vapor Max Plus boxes, you might want to grab a couple because you're gonna find some Vapor Max Pluses at another store or two, and maybe you might find the right. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. When I was there around that a couple times, like I would set the boxes aside and I would just come back after my job or my shift over and go over to where our stuff was and just take my little extra orange and yellow boxes so that way I can organize my reselling a little better than just having shoes all over the place. But is that dedication or going too far? You guys let me know. I think that's about right. I think that works. And based off the chat, we got what is it? The vote is he's had about 3 silhouettes. About 57% of the people have agreed or have said that LeBron has had. Damn, that's a bad percentage, bro. If I shot 3 for 20, I probably wouldn't get in the game no more. If I went into a game during the regular season, this coach subbed me in, and your boy didn't even, and I shot 3 for 20, I probably wouldn't play for like a week. 3 for 20, y'all. What is it? The LeBron 11, the LeBron 2 or 3, and a LeBron 20? Like, what are the top ones? Oh man, that's got to be a video too. I did a video on all the LeBron 20s. Nah, covering all the LeBrons, that's a long fucking video right there. There's a lot of there's 21 silhouettes and the many colorways in each one. But there has to be a best and worst. Maybe we could do a best and worst LeBron silhouettes, maybe a tier system with the LeBron silhouettes, and only 3 of them can be in the top tier, and the LeBron 20s have to be on that list. This sucks, bro, because I'm a LeBron supporter, bro. For that's what I'm saying. That's another cap to Kyrie, bro. How ill Kyrie was with the shoes, because LeBron was the next in line as far as active play. And the laptop's been working with me since like 2013. It's a great laptop though, still in good shape. But when I just took it in to get I took it in and got what I do. I went and got my battery because my battery was bad. I had fried my battery, so I went and got my battery replaced. That wasn't nothing. That was like $30. But they also cleaned out my fan a little bit because I thought that would probably have been the case when it's in the hot room like it gets here sometime. Thought that would be the case, and sometimes it would cut off to reheat. It would reset itself. But after doing that, it still happens. So dude told me I have about a year left, maybe 2 years left on this. I'm gonna ride it till the wheel fall off. I think October, November, I'm probably gonna go ahead and get my whole little other thing going on. But that's just it is what it is, man. We're gonna keep it going like we've been doing. And yeah, laptop or not laptop, it's not gonna be a new laptop. We gotta go to desktop. Laptop was convenient for me on the go and stuff, but a desktop is really what it is. 24 Black, yo. So what happens is I have this older laptop that sometimes gets too hot in the environment, I guess, and it just shuts down like that without any really notice. Got this nice mic and a mixer, and my camera's cool, my lights and stuff, but I gotta fix the source. and I never really had to before. But as I'm starting to do more live streams and stuff like that, I'm gonna have to. As I want to do reactions and all that stuff, I'm gonna have to. So I don't want to keep this happening. I was in the flow, feeling it and everything. We was rocking, and then I had to take a break for 10, 15 minutes. When unexpected, it's not cool. But shout out to everybody who stuck around. If you left, like I said, I understand. Hopefully you come back and check it out. When I do edit this, it won't have that break in there. But players mess up. It is what it is, bro. Kind of forgot what we were talking about exactly, but I mean, it's just so much going on. So it's a lot of things to jump in and out of. Rap Snacks is good. What was it? What was I talking about? I was just talking about something. Jordan 11's popping up at 24, or not 24, but at WSS, which was a dope thing to see. Jordan 11 for $69. The Rap Snacks, seen many a different. Did I show that here on the Discord? Just so y'all know, they got flavors. If y'all didn't see these flavors, maybe you've seen them, maybe you haven't. If you guys are looking for new snacks, that's the thing. Like, I want to include that stuff in my content because these are things I do. I do check out sometimes different Starbucks drinks with my girl. Sometimes I see different things I like to eat, and I want to add that into my vlogs. I don't want it to be just strictly sneakers, but of course I want it to be sneakers and a bunch of other stuff because I do other stuff besides just go to stores and look for sneakers all day, every single day. You feel me? 1 week link. Yeah, 1 week link. Yep. And I'm about to get that week link the hell out of here. That week link about to get the hell out of here. But yeah, so they got, if you go to my Discord, we got the sports news and entertainment. Is that called the channel? No, these are channels. I forgot what this one's called. Server? I don't know. But the sports news and entertainment server, and they got a bunch of channels on there for hoops, football talk, baseball talk, soccer. You got funny memes you seen on Instagram. You could post there. We could talk about it there. Some latest news and music or music recommendations you could post there. I do that every now and then. So music that I like to hear, I post it in there, whatever. Talk about TVs or movies, which I should have talked about that Clone Tyrone, because I watched some of that stuff. Anybody else seen that Jamie Foxx movie, They Clone Tyrone? It's on Netflix. It's like almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. I got like 45 minutes left of it because I watched it later at night, so I got tired. But I got to go back and finish that. That looks pretty crazy. Cars, you can talk about that. But then what I posted today and what I have been the last couple of days have been food, because I went to Fishtown out there on La Brea. It's on La Brea in between, I say, Coliseum and Obama. Pretty good. I mean, today I got a dessert that wasn't the best. There was something wrong with my dessert. But if you're ever in that area, or if you know about it, then you know about it. Fishtown got some pretty good fish, and it's one place that you can find in the hood with some good fried food that's not extra greasy or salty. That's the key. Finding some food out there that's not super like spiced up and diabetes up. You know, too much sugar, too much salt. This is what I was surprised at. That the fish doesn't have a lot of like crazy seasoning. It has seasoning, but it's not over seasoned. You know, I've heard when I was in there waiting for my food, I heard 2 different parties come in and order stuff and ask for more salt on it. So I'm like, I'm at the right place in LA, because usually that's not the case. You usually have to tell them not so much sauce. But yeah, so we got the Rap Snacks. This is the one I had, the lemon pepper one. They got the little baby one. I tried this one also, but it's not really, to me, it's not really good. Salt and vinegar, barbecue, onion, garlic, and more. That's too many things going on in one chip. Sweet chili, lemon pepper, that's 2 things that make sense. You know what I mean? This guy got like 5 or 6 ingredients. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, it kind of tastes like it got 5 or 6 ingredients. Then they got like, they don't just have chips, but they got like Cheeto puffs. They got, of course, you guys might know they got cup of noodles, but I just never seen these different type of chips. The Nicki Minaj one. I got, me and my girl, we pick up a few of them. I'm gonna try a few of them out just to see what's up with them. Why not? Master P barbecuing with my honey. Like, I'm pretty sure that's gonna taste good too. Barbecue and honey barbecue. Yeah. Yeah. White cheddar with a dab of ranch. This is one of the older flavors with the Migos. Shout out to the Migos RP takeoff. But yeah, man, Rap Snacks, man. These are actually not bad. I've been messing them up, bro. Ever since. It's not commercial. They ain't paid me, of course, no sponsor, nothing like that. It's just something I tried out. They pretty good, man. Oh, Azula. Welcome to the stream. And you know what? I've recently found a love for ceviche. Shout out to everybody in the stream. I appreciate you guys coming back. We had technical difficulties, but we're back now. If you're just joining for the first time, welcome. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Big shout out to No Chill Gil for the $100 super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you for that support, my dude. Big shout out to everybody here watching for however long you're watching for. Hitting like buttons. I really appreciate that no matter what channel you're watching on. Means we'll be seeing these Suns jerseys, probably Ross Burlington. I would love to find some of them Suns jerseys. Absolutely. My favorite fish dish. Are you saying at the store fish dish, or are you just saying your favorite fish dish? Because there is a place called Fish Dish that I've tried that's pretty good. But ceviche is good. I've me and Drum went out a couple times, and we went to one of the food trucks that he goes to a lot. Their ceviche and tortilla shells was bomb. Then I mean, some people probably think it's watered down, but then you got the California Fish Grill. They got ceviche, good shrimp ceviche. Oh yeah, right here. I took one earlier. I'm about to take another one again. So shots to y'all. Celebration for everybody being here and chilling out for however long you be here for, and also a shot for that $100 super chat. You definitely gotta celebrate that one. You dig? Damn. This lemon pepper got like a little small kick. So when you drink some liquor, it kind of make your shit burn. That's the first time I ever really made a frown face like that over drinking some of this Lobos. This is one of the most smoothest drinks out there. Once again, not a commercial, just saying. I'm just letting y'all know. You know what I mean? But yeah, 24 Black, we definitely got that going on, bro. So yeah, if you're ever in the area, you know what I'm saying, check out. Maybe I shouldn't be promoting that place. I don't know. Fishtown was cool. And then the Wrap Snack chips, they also got the Wrap Snacks chips and noodles out there also. And then, you know, I went to the D-Town pizza place over there at the Topanga Mall. Pretty good pizza. Shout out to Lars. Out 25. Yeah, they are taxing at this spot. They are taxing at this spot. But I was told, Cool and I had to talk about this. It's definitely driving up more traffic to that spot, that part of the mall, and it's bringing in a lot of revenue. So what they got going on there is genius. I like the setup, but it is pricey. Can't find nothing there under $20. That's facts. I mean, maybe them little ice creams and stuff like that it could be, but I don't think you can find any decent food, any food in that area under $20. It is a little pricey, but it definitely, you know, the stuff looks like it's hitting though. I ain't gonna even lie to you. All that stuff there looks good. Next time I go in that area, I'm gonna try something else from over there. Pizza was an easy go-to for me because I just love pizza. It's kind of hard to mess up a pizza for me. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody who puts in the kicks of the day. We got Shooter in there. We got Benny. I'm on my year twos. Shooter on DS and his Big Bubble OG Air Max 90s or Air Max 1s. Got some New Balance 960s from Pick C. Oh, that's not a bad colorway. I haven't seen that colorway before, bro. Got the bag full of Burlington goodies. You know, we be out there swagged out a little bit, comfortable and swagged out there reselling stuff. It's funny, the reseller uniform though. The reseller uniform has changed over the years. I have to say that. But then it also depends on your generation too, you know. If you got the hoodie on with the mask on and the over bag, and you're wearing like Yeezys or some runner shoes, you look like a reseller, you know. If you come in looking too comfortable but looking at everything, you look like a reseller, you know what I mean? What else? There's a few more characteristics that you know when somebody's a reseller. You can just tell. You can just tell, bro. You can tell who's a regular consumer, and who's just looking at everything, and who's like a reseller and trying to act like they're not a reseller. That's the kicker. The one who be trying to act like they're not reselling or not looking for stuff to buy, like to resell. Like, come on, bro. We know what's going on. We know what you're here for, bro. Second word for dizzy. What are those? Oh, those have to be those Virgil shoes. Dizzy got a mean collection. Dizzy in the Discord got a mean collection. Definitely do. We gotta get some closer pictures. Tom Sachs and the airships. RA pickups. I post sometime RA finds and pickups in here just to give you guys a little gist on what things are going for, what you can find them at. You know, I don't only use the main platform. Of course, in my videos, I go like, okay, on Bosco Mitchell or just when you go to SneakerCon, the quote unquote almanac or Bible for reselling is StockX. Everybody kind of bases things off of StockX prices. I don't. I kind of do, but I don't. You know, I usually go off of like GOAT and stuff like that. And then when it comes to the retail arbitrage, you know, I feel like eBay is that for that. Everybody kind of base their prices on eBay for other platforms like Poshmark, Mercari, and so on and so forth. From what I've seen, you know what I mean? So I show eBay comps and everything because that's what the majority of the people who watch and just do it, they go with eBay because that's like one of the biggest ones, if not the biggest one. So it makes sense. But on other platforms, you can definitely get other prices, which is why you want to expand your horizons on which one you're going on. And not all the ones I've said them in my videos. If y'all watch the videos, y'all know what these are. You know what I mean? If you don't, then you figure it out yourself. But like for those I'm on my ears. Yeah, right. I wish these were some I'm on my ears. But for these 7 Vachetta 10s, like on eBay, they're going for like 60, 70, 80. I don't know if anything's cracked 100 for those yet. But just other platforms, you can just find other prices for them, and it could be a couple dollars to $20 more. You know, really depends on what you're going for. But obviously, it's really about the market that you really want. Like the biggest margins you can go after is really what the whole name of the game is, though. So I just posted these to show some of the people some of the things that's going on out there on other platforms. It's crazy because the boosts are popping at the stores for $25, but they are super flooded at the stores for $25 as well. So might be something you can hold on for still because it is a boost, and at some point it will go back up as people sell through stuff. But how long you want to wait? Because as I'm saying before, like they have been flooding the stores, and for some reason all the Adidas have been $25, which means they must have did some super type bulk of deal where they just got so many of shoes that they could just break it down to $25 per shoe, and Adidas will still make some money. So that must mean they have a lot of Adidas product either here or on the way. You know what I mean? So that's probably why they're flooded, because the triple black ultra boost should not be going for no $92. But I mean, I bought it for 25, so I mean that's still profit. But you would think it would be easily 150 and above, but it's listed for that on eBay. People are asking for that, but it's not selling for that. You know what I mean? And it's really about the sell-through rate and how much it's selling for. Oh, I did. Good looking out. I was looking at my screen thinking I was sharing my screen. Just showing the different graphs to show you the different margins and price points of certain things. I believe that let me look real quick as we're doing it. Let's see. Let me see. Vachetta 10 GS. So you got a couple people ask, like one person asking 160, 114, 150, but those were men's sizes too. Let me just see what the comp is for. Just this example might be a good example. All right, well, this is not such a good example because right now one sold July 7th for 107 plus 14 shipping, and then one sold for 99, and then they had another one for 68, and that 68 one is probably one that I saw before that made me make this whole talk, because yeah, 68, 51, 70, you know what I mean? So I don't know. You still can eat. I was never saying that you could not eat on eBay, but I was just saying that it's kind of good to use other ones because the margins will just be a little different. Um, Sometimes a lot different, you know what I mean? And you can kind of avoid some of the floodedness. But once again, more people are getting onto more platforms too. So it's like just getting a little crazy with that stuff, man. But this right here is definitely one that you still should go ahead and grab, or like I said, do your online arbitrage for. I have some people out there maybe watching now, or for sure the Discord, who have like 10 to 15 pair of these already. Some people have the strategy of holding them and waiting till next year this time to then sell them because they feel like they could get them at, get them off at like way over value, 150s, 140s to 150s. That's a good thought process. I'm not in that space where I'm trying to hold for a long time right now. I'm trying to flip them quickly. But I am trying to flip them. And maybe I'll flip a few and then hold, like after I sold a few, then hold a couple for Christmas time, maybe. Because, we still got that. People will still kind of come out the pocket a little bit for that time. But I do have some of these available on my website right now. I had two, but now I'm down to one because the homie Michael bought a pair. I sold it to him for 89 bucks. I told you on my website, I sell them for cheaper than you will find in most places, and definitely cheaper than I post anything in any other place. So check out my website. And just see, I'm always adding stuff there for pretty good prices. But this right here is something that a lot of people in the Discord have been picking up, and I'm here to let you know that if you find them, continue to grab them, because eBay, you're still getting pretty good return on that too. But some places you can get even more, as you guys can see right there. So that's why it's just good to kind of look at other platforms to see what these things are going for, because one platform might be flooded, the other one might not be so much. I would love if this shoe was able to be left on consignment. It's not. That would be just a whole other element to the game. I wish I was able to. Well, I'm not gonna get it and feel it anyway, but who'd have thought that Grant Hills would be able to do this? And there's a lot of other colorways coming out or that are out there that have a little uptick. Maybe not as much as I've seen for this one, because this New York Knicks colorway is pretty much a vibe for it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I haven't sold it on this platform, but I think a few people have already. I have it listed there, but I sold mine. I have them listed there, but I also have them listed on my website. So if they go on my website first, I just take them down. And then the UNC Jordan 2 is kind of up and down with that too, depending on your platform. You know what I mean? So just beware, do enough homework on your stuff when you're out there looking. Of course, a lot of people in here know this. I'm just saying it for people who might not think to, or just, I don't know, whatever, man. It's always good to put this out there, just that type of stuff, because it does come back. People send me information and things like that when I'm out in the streets, or just tips. You never know. You might forget a step, skip a step, and need to be refreshed on a step, whatever it is. I went to the grade school section of this one Ross the other day, and this was looking crazy. It was, I don't know if you can see it. Am I showing it? Make sure I'm showing it. Yeah, this is a whole row in the grade school section of pretty solid finds. You got two pair of Jordan 37s, the Raptor colorway, the hair colorway. You got two pair of LeBron 20s in grade school, like a 5.5 and 6. And those are going for 50 bucks. And they had like maybe 6 or 7 more pair of these LeBron 20s. And then you got like this pretty solid colorway of the Mash Burn. But just sitting there on one shelf. I didn't I didn't move shoes around to make this picture. I'm just like, damn, they just put them all right here. That's crazy. That's dope. But like I'm saying, man, I guess one tip I could say is when you're going to Ross and stuff now, whatever time of the day you're going, if you're into shoes and that's what you're doing, go to the grade school shoes first. That might sound crazy because everybody's gonna go to the men's section and then the women's shoes. But a lot of these, a lot of the good retros, a lot of the good shoes, period, have been popping up at grade school first before men's sizes. Like if they pop up in men's sizes first, it's gonna be the gigantic sizes, which you still can kind of move with. But I've been seeing a trend, at least out here in my area. The grade school has been where it's at first, and then the bigger sizes come. Even with the people who found the Jordan 4 Midnight Navies very recently, those have been grade schools. So the men's pairs are going to show up soon. First, it was the grade school. First, it was the grade school reimagined. Then the men's sizes start popping up. It was the big sizes of the True Blue Jordan 1s, and then grade school and the toddler side starts showing up. So one shoe has been backwards, but for the most part, everything's been grade school and then up. So when you're out there, hit up the grade school first. If you have time, unless there's like a rush or a bunch of people there, you move how you want to move. But I kind of move based on my feeling, the energy, and just the vibe of the store where I'm seeing it at. You know what I mean? And so that's just I totally get it if you don't want to go to grade school first, but that's where some of these things have been, and you can find them for the cheaper price. Obviously, $50. The Jordan 7s were 45. The UNCs were 54. So but yeah, Fat Boy Kicks, what it do? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, bro? Yeah, the undercut is the worst part, bro. That's the worst part of it. That's the worst part of it. Newbies, people who are impatient don't know better, but that's where also too, this the thing, because it's like really not everything you could do this with, but certain things. If you are in the capital space or time space, that's on your side. Online arbitrage is the way to get the low ballers out of there. Like I said, I went on Macari. You guys can probably do the rest of it because I don't care. But on Macari, there's a few people out here who are selling those Grant Hill Nick colorway on Macari. A lot of them got them up for $74, $64. Somebody had it up for 45. Somebody had it up for 40 or 50. I was able to grab one for 50. Now that might seem a little much, but compared to what they're gonna go for, whether I sell them now or down the road. Because here's the thing, like I want to sell more things through my website, even though I don't make as much. But I'd rather sell it through my website with you guys than on the eBays and Mercari. So like if I get it, only make $20, $30 when I could make $100 or more doing it another way, that's fine because it's going through my thing. That's building my trust with you. That's building up my rapport. That's building up my website. Like I don't have a lot of sales, but I have a good amount of sales, and I want to get more so people can, this got to be a fully functional thing. And in the beginning, you're gonna have to take some break evens and stuff like that. Maybe even a couple losses here or there just to boost it up. So you guys would get things for steals. Like I said, $89 is what I got them off for one of the people who support the channel, the homie Michael. I don't know him personally. He just watches the channel and supports. But every other platform, they're going for higher. I said on Macari, some people have some 75s and stuff like that. Those are the people who don't know no better. So you can go either get them from them or get them and flip them for more. Because that's a shoe and a colorway that's definitely going to have some value for a long time. I feel like it has really good quality. It's a rare shoe. And good quality, a rare shoe, and those two things go together. They're going to sell out now because they're putting them all out on the stores now. People are buying them up. 3 months down the road, you won't be able to find them. Just like I can't really find no more of those first Grant Hills I was finding. I used to find the white and red ones all day. The OG white with the red trim, I found like 3 of them. And then they were going around, and now you can't find any of those. You see more Grant Hill colorways, a bunch of other Grant Hill colorways, but not that classic red and white one, which is giving you the inkling of what's going to happen with some of these ones like this next colorway. If you're into the hold and all that type of stuff, or even just hold till Christmas, that's not too far away now. It's time to get ready for fourth quarter, right? That's what most people right now are buying for the fourth quarter. That's a great fourth quarter hold. That's a great fourth quarter hold for the OGs, for the people who, it's just a dope looking shoe, bro. The colorway's dope. The material, the suede on it is nice. Black toe lows. I need a 13, but kind of have the money. Don't. Oh, you kind of do and you kind of don't. That's a good question. Will the black toe hold its value? You guys can chime in on that question in the comments below. Me personally, I'm gonna be dead honest with you, and I could be flat out wrong. I do see more people. Ooh, black toe. Ooh, I want the black toe. It's an OG colorway. Might have an effect like the university toe. Could. A lot of me want to say, yeah, it would be like that, and you might want to try to grab that shoe as you can. Like if you had the opportunity to grab it now, because you need a 13 also. That's my size. So I totally get your feeling and your hesitation and if you should or wait or not. My rule of thumb is if it's a collab or a rare shoe like that, you might have to grab it on the first time around because you're a size 13 like myself, and those are sizes that go for resale and collectors. You know what I mean? So if you had the opportunity to grab the 13, yeah, in one inkling, like in my brain, I'm saying that, and in my heart, because I'm saying yes, but a big part of me is saying no. But it really means, I know I'm saying a little bit of both, but hear me out. If you're in an area that has a lot of locations that get shoes and get these shoes, like if you have like 5 to 10 different stores that will get this shoe in stock and you have an opportunity to get to those stores, then you don't need to go ahead right away. Or if you got some really banging outlets in your area, you don't have to wait. If you don't have that luxury, you need to get them when they drop. I'm just speaking, not trying to brag or nothing, but I've been fortunate to be in a city where it's not an issue, bro. So like I'm not trying to be funny, but like me personally, I went around with Cool yesterday when we did our thing. We finished off going and fill out a raffle for him. I didn't fill out a raffle because I don't really, nobody in my membership for sneaker pickups really tripped off it and said they wanted it. I would have did it for them in that case, but I don't really feel the energy there for that shoe. I know it is an OG shoe, and I feel like I do hear people talking about it, but I feel like I hear people talking about that shoe like some of the past retros that came out when people said they wanted it, but when it came out, they didn't do nothing. I don't feel like it has the same vibe as the University Toe, but it's a bread colorway, so you can never count out a bread colorway. In my heart of hearts, I would say you don't have to rush, but because you are 13, and I don't know if you're in an area like that, I would say grab it, bro, at the first time you can. Yeah, man. Yeah, Fat Boy Kicks. That's the thing. 13 makes it rare, makes it like a tricky thing. But if you have availability to shit and outlet type shit or whatever to move around the stores, you don't have to. But you are 13, so that has to be considered. It is a bread colorway, which is one of the colorways that kind of has a I don't want to say I call things recession proof. I don't mean it literally, but I call things recession proof, meaning like no matter what time of the year or you get it, it's always gonna have a value or resale value. But I don't think you're getting it for resale, you're getting it for the personal. But if you're getting it for the personal, that means there's people out there getting it for resale because it is one of those shoes that hold resale value. So at a size 13, you might want to grab it if you want a raffle or something like that, bro. I passed on them. I'm not tripping on them. That's just me personally. I'm not someone who is tripping off of adding this to my collection. But a size 13, you always have to consider it, especially a bread colorway. I feel like me personally, I could see this at the outlet on the return wall. I feel like the Nike Glendale might have this on the return. I feel like it might happen. I still feel like I might find a UNC toe. I feel like myself or Cool. Believe it or not, I feel like one of us will find one, bro. I could be wrong. We're not 100% right. That's just the feeling, the gut feeling. And once I do, you already know what the thumbnail is. It's going to be the University Blue Toe upside down, and it'd be like a WTF with an exclamation mark or something. Because, I just feel like it would, bro. I could be wrong, though. Maybe not. It is a fire colorway, the UNC toe. Yeah. Yeah, getting cool has a good point there too. Getting on the retail day, you do save yourself money because if you do wait, the resale market might not be too high, but it will be over the retail price. Like your cheapest opportunity of getting it, I guess, is at the retail time. So if you have that opportunity and you want that shoe like that, then don't hesitate. Then don't hesitate because you can always get the shoe right off the bat for retail. And if you ever got blessed to see another pair to double up, or another pair that happened to be, God forbid, on a discount, you can just sell the one that you bought for retail and make money off of that and get the one you got for cheaper. But yeah, so out the gate, you might want to grab it just to be on the safe side. You can always adjust later. It's better to have it than to not have it. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's good. It's good, man. It's a dope shoe. It is a nice shoe. Colorway is always on point. I'm just trying to be chill myself. I do see some more things coming out here that's about to pop up in these streets that we're going to talk about soon. There's a lot of stuff to look forward to still throughout the year. What's the best shoe so far? I have a video coming about that as far as retros. Be on the lookout for that. But what is the best shoe so far as Jordan retros? What's the top Jordan retro? We probably have to revisit this conversation. But like, what is off the rip for people who want to participate or say something like off the top of your dome? What do you feel like is the best shoe so far in 2023? Is that a hard choice to make, or is it an easy one? We got what's the most overhyped shoe? What's the biggest sleeper? Best newcomer. We're gonna come up with some awards maybe this year. Best newcomer, biggest flop, new sheriff in town. What's the new king shoe? What's the new shoe that's like the top shoe to have? Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm gonna make sure I note that to self, because with this whole podcast idea and stuff and more formatted stuff, like that stuff has to count. You know what I mean? Has to. You know what I'm saying? Has to. Absolutely should. JBS Jordan 4 SBs. That's definitely a good one right there. Jordan 3 Reimagined. A couple people saying Jordan 3 Reimagined. Jordan. See, and that's what's crazy for those to pop up at a Ross was crazy. I feel like somebody's seen some SB4s on an Instagram story. I don't know. I'm gonna take that one away. I'm gonna keep the alleged with it. I'm gonna take that away. I think I seen a post on Twitter with somebody finding some SB4s at one of these. I probably was tripping. It probably was not that. But Reimagined 3 showed up at Ross. And that's arguably a sneaker of the year candidate, not just even from what you guys are saying, but just like you guys are saying, a lot of people out there are saying it, bro. And for that to pop up at a Ross is wild. Arguably sneaker of the year shoe popping up at the discount stores in the same year. That is something else, man. Billie Eilish, you like Billie Eilish's collabs? Fat Boy Kicks? Jordan 3 Reimagined, SB4s, those are definitely two front runners for sure. I feel like it honestly takes a little value or a little shock from me, though, the fact that they have been popping up at Ross. Like, it don't take away from the fact that the shoe is still dope. The fact that the shoe is so dope and it had anticipation built, and people were like, we're not letting that slide through the cracks. We're grabbing that shoe. People grabbed the shoe, grabbed a couple shoes. People resold that shoe. It does have a little tick on the little bit, I think, but for it to slip through the cracks and pop up at at the discount stores, that's just crazy. Crazy. UNC Toe shoe of the year, I wouldn't doubt that. Jordan 4 SBs, UNC Toe. I thought UNC 5s was a very solid release, but I don't know if it can make the top 5. Maybe top 5 for me. Overall, general top 5 UNC 5s. I'm not sure. I do like that shoe a lot, though. Yeezy 450 slide, next thing I'm looking forward to. I'm hearing about that. I think we've seen one. I don't know if you saw my last video, Azula, at Soul Revival. Is that like yellow or orange slide that I picked up? Was that the Yeezy slide? Because I do know that's one that's coming out. I think that might be the 450 slide. I'm not sure, though. Yeah. LeBron 20s. Yeah. At Ross. Basketball Pro, what it do? You definitely can find them there. I've found them there. I've seen a couple bigger sizes, but they have had smaller sizes there too. And there were different colorways. The debut colorway, the future, or not time machine, but what's that Laker kind of colorway? That one's been popping up there. If I find the trilogy colorway, I'll hope to find a size 13 in a trilogy colorway for the LeBron 20 at Ross. I like that black and red colorway. That one's fire. I definitely would love to find that at Ross too for the 49 to 59 bucks. Hopefully not 70 bucks. But Basketball Pro, all kinds of fire basketball shoes that are in Foot Locker and Champs are now at Ross. Just got to go around to a few good stores. to catch up on some stuff, man. You know what I mean? Now YouTube gonna bug, shake my head. What you mean? You're gonna get a lot of advertisement for those shoes? Probably so, because we didn't talked about them and said them too much. The algorithms have picked up what we're talking about. More than likely that will happen. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's definitely a good time, a upside down time in the sneaker world, but a good time because of just the things that are there. These are LeBron 20s in the debut colorway. The ones you see in this picture are all grade school, but men's sizes have definitely popped up. But the grade school size are just flooded right now. There's a lot of grade school sizing of the LeBron 20 debut from 3.5 all the way up to 7. I've seen all the sizes multiple times. You know what I mean? And I'm definitely not picking them all up. $50 is good. They retail for 200. But you know, as I show in the videos, I became and have been and are very picky and selective with the stuff. I double, triple think myself on it because you know, coming across, I still say not bad buys. It was just bad. It was just missed opportunities and procrastination messed me up, and it gave me a bad taste in my mouth, which made me learn from it. You know, you have to post things when you get them. I mean, I still have that problem because I haven't posted my Grant Hills yet, but I've been a lot better at posting things like very recent. You know what I mean? If I'm in line, I do it with a lot of things. Sometimes I every now and then mess up, right? But yeah, getting things and not posting them right away, then posting them when it's like towards the last 2 weeks of that season, and you hope somebody finds your item and they don't. You gotta wait the whole year for that season to come around again, you know, type stuff. So it's just like that's where I be that those type of things with a couple bad buys is just what made me become very, 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 very selective. I mean, I'm now, you know, as I'm having a little momentum, I'm able to get rid of things that I've had for 2-3 years. Just going now, like, okay, good, thank you. I get that. You know how that feels, how good that feels. Something you don't have for like 3 years, 2 years, because you know the pandemic sold up a lot of stuff, and I went crazy right before. You know what I mean? I went crazy right before, especially on the cleats, and it was just a halt, unexpected halt, and everything. Like, man, what the? And that halt lasted through the seasons of the products I had, through the summer, through the fall. You know, man, dog. So yeah, let me know now. You see something that $20 profit is profit, and it's good to get it, but you gotta wait 4 weeks to sell it. You gotta wait 4 months to sell it. Like, nah, especially with everything else, like the walls feel like they are caving in as far as just, you know, overall people spending in economy. You go to all these stores, it's kind of scary. The stores are dead. The employees are just sitting there twiddling their thumbs. You see the employees rushing to turn on the music as soon as you run in the store because they've been sitting there in silence trying to get a little relax on, but they got to have the music on when there's customers in the store. I don't know how many times I'm seeing that as of late, and it's not because of me doing any recording. It's not like people are turning on the music for me because I'm recording. It's naturally the employees are so bored, they're chilling. They might not want to. They might be tired of hearing that same music all day, so they'll turn it down, and then they'll get a rush of people, and you'll see one of the employees go turn the music back up, and then, oh hi, how can I help you today? Blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? I know if their managers found out they get in trouble though, but yeah, I've been seeing that. Shooter, what it do? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you sliding by. Callie Sheen Cunningham, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How you doing this evening? More t-shirts. Yeah, I got them underneath I got them underneath the thing under the Teespring. There's a lot of different colorways, a few different styles of the same kind of stuff, but there will be more custom stuff coming pretty soon that I will be announcing for my main website, of course, boscosgoodies.com, where you can get my merch directly from me from there as opposed to Teespring. But there are some of these here, Bosco tees. But yeah, no, definitely. Found found a couple people who I can go through as far as, you know, graphic designing, because that's something I don't really know how to do. So I need a graphic designer to put some of my things to life so I can get these things printed up. Hey, I just got a notification my YouTube short hit. Hey, congratulations on that, bruh. Fat Boy Kicks shorts hit 15K, 1500K, or how am I supposed to say that? 1500 views. Shout out to that. Keep posting them. All you need is one or two to really kick off, and then they'll start. Once those kick off, they'll come and check everything else you posted up. So continue to do that, bro. That stuff is reckless. It's a lot to do, but it can pay off. I don't know about on YouTube. I think it's still really early to see how it really works on YouTube, but the IGs and the TikToks of the world, there's lanes there, man. You just gotta be open-minded to figure out how to do it. You know, don't ever just shoot it down before you try it out, because you'd be surprised on some of the things you can come across when it comes to that whole shorts, TikTok, reels, and all that Facebook stuff, bro. You know what I mean? Don't knock it till you try it unless you're not gonna try it at all. James Harden, your favorite basketball shoe right now to wear casually? Okay. Yeah, man. These are they're right here. Like I said, I'm not trying to be the one pulling out shoes all the time. But if they're like right next to me, definitely. Yeah, the Harden 7s is definitely fire. Oh, my cat rubbed his hair all over the back of it, so excuse that. Very comfortable shoe. I did wear these casually. I was not mad at these shoes at all. Got the boost cushioning on the midsole. A very cushioning shoe right here. They did their thing with these Harden 7s, man, for real. You know what I'm saying? What you call it? There will be a live stream very soon. I have to now say it so that way I can hold myself to it. Because I have a sneaker collection video coming up. I've been putting it off for way too long. I need to get it done, especially before the summer's up, just in general. But before that, I need to kind of get everything together. So there will be a live stream where I'm probably going to go, where I'm going to have to like remove all the shoes out so then I can bring them back in and set my room up differently or how I want to. So whenever I do that stream, I'll probably go through all my shoes in a live stream before I make the official video. So I'm going to go through every single shoe that I have in this house, every single one, every single one. Because there's, I do want to get rid of a lot of stuff too, but I don't want to get rid of it. I want to do my sneaker collection with that in my collection. You know what I mean? Shit, no, fuck that. I want to make sure everything that my heat is that I'm going to be getting rid of too. I want to make sure it's in my collection video before I make the, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A few good amount of things. I can't even talk. A few good things, a few of my, I don't know what, but there's going to be something that I'm going to regret getting rid of, which I'm trying to make sure I don't do that. But every time I sell some stuff, I always regret something now. So I regret selling my Nike Yeezy 2s. I'll say it every time. I should have never sold my Kobe Grinches. I wasn't tripping. I'm really still not tripping, but I shouldn't have sold those. I probably should have kept those, or the Del Sols, or my foam positive Paranormals. Like, I done got rid of some my foam positive Dornbeckers, not the ones that just came out, but the old ones. Man, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to do another collection with all, at least the things I have. That's my super bangers for personal records, because I do have a video or two with my Paranormals, and that's an old foam positive collection video that I have on this channel. It's either a foam positive collection video that I do have, and then a video of me cleaning my foam positive, like old videos. But yeah, Dornbeckers, Paranormals. I don't know what I was thinking, bro. I did get off for good amount of money at the time and everything, but that's why I say, man, sneaker collecting, because we're talking on the sneaker collecting side. It's not about the shoes you had, it's about the shoes you got rid of, bro. Like what you've had, like what you went through. You know what I mean? Of course, it's what you got now, obviously. But the things you was able to touch and get rid of, experience, you know what I'm saying? Like, I experiencing some Yeezy 2s, Nike Yeezy 2s was dope. To hold them now would be dope for nostalgia to look at, but as shoes get older, they start deteriorating and messing up. And I had to pause really quick because I had an actual episode with that. Selling the shoe on Macari. I sold that Nike Ergo LWP. It's a rare shoe you don't find no more. Sold it to somebody. They claimed to get it and say it was separating. The glue was separating on the shoe. And that was not happening when I had the shoe. So I gotta actually go and look at that stuff and check it out. and like see what he was talking about. But that thought came to my mind because I'm talking about when you have an older shoe, it does start to deteriorate and mess up. You know what I mean? So it might be good to have a super old shoe, but then again, maybe not because you can't really wear it no more. It's going to deteriorate. So it's good having old classics, but how old can you let them get? Because they're gonna mess up and crack. In the last video I dropped earlier today, at Soul Revival, we found those Jordan 4s. I forgot the name of them, but the midsole was cracking and everything because it was like an older shoe. You know what I'm saying? And of course, that's the character and all that stuff. But I'm just saying, you see people now wearing these Yeezys and stuff like that, and they're saying how long can they wear them before the sole gives out on them? Because I guess they're 12 to however many years old, so they really don't hold up like shoes used to. You know what I mean? Rich, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, bro. How you doing today? Lot of shoes out there, man. A lot of shoes out there, bro. Real talk. It's gotta, it's a good time for collectors because a lot of shoes are discounted on sale. You can go to the discount stores and find some things you probably never thought you would see, or at least for a price you would never see it for. It's a good time, man. It's on one half, there is a scary element to it in a sense of like the economy standpoint. But as far as the consuming side and people who have the bread to consume or resell, it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. Cause like Mike Bibby came out where? What about Mike Bibby? Shout out to Mike Bibby. He got a crazy collection. But it's weird because they're saying like how the economy could be how it is and people's not going to be spending as much because people don't have so much money. But you do have a lot of resellers. Like I'm being extra selective and pausing on things I'm doing because I don't want to sit on shit and I don't want to be just stuck with stuff and can't get rid of it and have to sit on it longer because people are not buying the stuff. Because for one, I want to get the price I want to get for it, but nobody's willing to play nowhere near that price. And that does something to me, maybe not to you. I don't know. Do you guys feel something like if you have a shoe that you can get, the average market is 100, but like you're like steadily forced or steadily tempted to sell it at 60 and 50, and then you sell it, don't you just feel like, damn, but I know I could have got it for at least off for at least 100? Like, I don't like that feeling. But I think that's something you have to kind of get over, because it's not a personal thing, but it's like, I don't know, man. It's a little iffy with that. So that's why that's like the reasons why I pause so much. I grab a lot, but I pause a lot more because it's gotta be careful. But you got a lot of these guys out here, and hats off to everybody in the game. But I see a lot of people still buying a lot of stuff, and it don't seem like nobody's pausing for no reasons. Like nobody has that other part like mapped out unless they do. Maybe these people haven't had the experience I did over the last 3 years where I had to sit on stuff for 2 years for not just because stuff wasn't selling, but a lot of things were just, the stuff was shut down. Stuff couldn't be sold. So like I've had that bad taste in my mouth very recently, and we're now just getting back into it again. It's almost like, being in a bind and then breaking free to then start over again, even though you're not starting over again. You catch my drift on it. So I see people still buying a lot of stuff at a high clip, and I know stuff is cheaper, so it kind of balances out. But like, if there's no consumers for it, then where do you go, right? Like, where's that line drawn? But like, it's like the sneaker con argument of it used to be resellers selling to consumers, but now it's like resellers selling to other resellers. Everybody's there reselling, nobody's there really buying for their personal. And I'm just like, where does the line draw? Like, I mean, if you have storage units and that's already a well-oiled machine and set up to be prepared for that stuff, I guess none of that stuff really matters or something. But it's just weird. I see people going in at a high clip like nothing's changing. But we got to understand the reason why things are so cheap. And the reason why we're getting these really top items at these discount stores is because the market is how it is because of the money. The overall thing is the money part. So they need to liquidate and get rid of to get, there's a trickle down. So yeah, it's great to find these things at the Ross and everything for so cheap. but there's a really serious reason behind that. So I'm like, where does that go? Victor from Chicago, what it do? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I mean, getting a job at the spot would never be a bad thing. Would never be a bad thing to find the insides to get any type of inside information or connections you could build or establish. It would never hurt to work at a spot like that. You know, it would never be bad to work at one of them places. You can learn a lot and see a lot of things that you might not have known. You know what I mean? West Hollywood people got robbed on camera again. Yeah, you gotta be careful out here, man. People out here in West Hollywood got robbed by gunpoint walking down the street. Dude had a shotgun to his chest. So be careful out there. It's definitely it's crazy, bro. Yeah, but it's just you know, find what you can find, get what you can get your profits, get your margins. Obviously, I'm never telling nobody to not do nothing, but it does seem weird. I don't know if people, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I just leave it at that. That's just the question I've had though. It's kind of just interesting to see how that really works. You know, I mean, if you're finding a bunch of things that's selling quickly, then it makes perfect sense. You know, and a lot of people I know, especially people in Discord, they do their research so they know what they're getting. But I know a lot of people out there, which it's not for me to feel for nobody, but a lot of new newbies out there, like they were newbies in the sneaker resale, like the sneaker resale. When I mean that, I mean by like the Foot Lockers and Champs and Shoe Palace, those newbies that are now newbies in the retail arbitrage with the Rosses and Burlingtons and stuff, they're gonna make it the same mistakes, buy a bunch of stuff, and then have to try to liquidate, sell it, flood the markets, and mess it all up. Like, I don't know, bro. That's why it's kind of good to get in low, sell quickly low, you know, just to get rid of your stuff, a quick turnover, you know. So $20 quickly as opposed to $60 in 2 months. It's what lane you want to be in. Steph 23, what a 213, what it do, bro? How you doing? What's it been like for you out there in the streets? There's been a lot of fines out here in the world. A lot of us have been coming across some crazy stuff, man. And these retros popping up, Ultra Boost, Mitchell and Ness is not stopping. People joke a couple times saying that Mitchell and Ness, no more Mitchell and Ness. Mitchell and Ness is done. I seriously doubt that. I think we haven't even seen all of Mitchell and Ness yet. People are starting to find Mitchell and Ness football jerseys, and that's just not coming to the market. I'm kind of good on football jerseys, even though football season's right around the corner. So depending on the football jersey, I guess. I don't know though. But shout out to Victor Salazar from Chicago. Hopefully at some point I'm able to visit the Chi-Town too, bro. Much respect for Chicago. If y'all didn't know, I'm banging out some wrap snacks tonight. The Rick Ross sweet chili lemon pepper. Definitely try them if you haven't. They're pretty good. Not even gonna lie. Shout out to Master P. A lot of things are going on though, man. You got the Black Toes this weekend. Who knows what else is going to happen? I think there was a shock drop today. I heard some people talking about a shock drop today. I don't know what's there to look forward to. If there's any more shock drops this week, hopefully you guys are able to find some stuff out there if you're looking for it. I know they gave out early access for the Black Toes, right? But yeah, I feel like the Black Toes will be something that people can grab if they really want to. I think so. You haven't found anything? Wow. You might be at a store where you got like a couple of resellers who go all the time. You might be at a location where you got some reselling competition because A lot of stuff has been popping up. Maybe try the Marshalls in your area or Burlington if you've been going to like Ross or something like that. But you gotta try some other locations or go more often because things are around. I'm sure. Shout out to Tad Fines. Welcome to the stream, bro. I know you've been coming up on some stuff too. Have Marshalls been getting anything good lately? Let's see. My personal Marshalls, to speak from personal experience, the one I go to a lot, they started to pick up slightly. But some Marshalls that are not far from me have been picking up more with the we saw retrospective gear with the Jordan 4 cleats, the golf cleats. I've seen a few different people in my Discord post those Jordan mids that they found at Marshalls, but I haven't been to a Marshalls in a minute. And the time I went, I didn't see no Jordans, but I did come up on those some Puma RSXs that were full box, and that I threw into Amazon that did well. Somebody stole a tractor in downtown LA. Somebody stole a forklift and started driving through the city of downtown LA. People are crazy out here, bro. What are you gonna do with a forklift? What are you gonna do with a forklift? People are crazy. Yeah, so I can't fully say yes or no because I've only been to maybe one very recently, but they have been getting better. I've seen Dodger jerseys popping up there, like the official, like the stitched in ones. I've seen some Rams on the field jerseys there. I did see some like not Pegasus, but like some Nike Winflows with the full box. Like they're starting to get a little better at the one I went to, but based on my Discord and what people were finding in my Discord, Marshalls has been getting a lot better. They joined the party. Marshalls has officially joined the party. Just like I guess WSS is now too, because somebody earlier, I posted it in the Discord. Somebody earlier today found Jordan 11 lows for $69 at WSS in men's sizes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's funny because those polo shorts, they had a matching top that I saw at another location. And then I went out somewhere and seen somebody wearing the whole outfit. I'm like, I know where that nigga got that from. It was the whole polo shorts with the shirt to match. Nah, I did not cop the floors this morning. Mm-mm. How many people found those? Anybody else cop the floors today? Yeah, that's the other thing Chan finds. Like I've been doing that a lot too. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been doing that a lot more because I guess because it's back to school time, plus it's summertime. These lines have the potential to get ridiculous. And there's been some times I'll find one or two things. Like I'm always gonna scoop up the Crocs for $14.99 because they be like 1,000 and lower ranking. I'll always pick those up to just continue to throw those in there. But if I find like two of them and that line is like, these lines get crazy. They do move pretty good, but not for two items. You know? Nah, them lines is be more discouraging than anything. You know, it's like you might go to the store and spend some time in there finding stuff, you know, because I do videos, so I take some time. And it's like I'm there for a while and see where the line is like there's nothing there. But I'm also making content, so I'm taking a little time. And then I find like one or two bangers, three or four bangers. But that line is crazy. And it's like people might think that that's like a petty thing, but I mean, there's some things that I don't care how long the line is, I'll still grab it. But there's a lot more things that I'm not like that for. You know what I mean? The lines can definitely be discouraging though when it comes to buying items. It's definitely like that for me. Your credit card gets maxed out at TJ Maxx. Hey, that's man. And a word to the wise to people who do not know. I'm sure people might know, but if you don't know, whether you're watching now or on the replay, don't ever sign up for those department store or discount store credit cards. That's the worst thing you can do for your credit, bro. Don't get no damn Marshall's card, no Ross card if Ross offers it. I know Marshall's has a credit card. The the interest rates and shit, boy. Nah, don't fuck with them. Just a word to the wise. They might be tempting. I thought they were tempting because I'm like, you know, I shop here a lot. Why not? They check out the fees. You'll see what I'm talking about. Them fees is ridiculous. And Marshall's is the worst out of all of them. If the other ones offer the cards. I know Marshall's do though. They have the little brochures at the register. Would you like to sign up and be Marshall's credit card? No, nigga. No, I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. But nah, I just tell them no. What Force? Batar, what it do? Batar would like to know what Force came out today. I don't remember off the top of my head. Somebody can let us know in the chat what Force it was. 20% plus interest rate. See, that's crazy. Is that for sure? I feel like it could even be more than that. Eric, what it do? Welcome to the stream, bro. How you doing this evening? Luthi, what it do? Not right now. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't. If you were considering it, I wouldn't do it. It's definitely tempting though, but nah, I'm straight. I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. I could build my credit that way because I'm in here all the time, buying stuff, selling stuff to here. I could just pay it off for my profits. But they broke it down for me, like the real people working there broke it down, and I seen it and seen examples. I'm like, yeah, nah, it's not the business. Jordan 4 Red Cements. That's right. That's what dropped today. Jordan 4 Red Cements, Bitar. Still got that because of the damn chips. Chips got my mouth on fire. That was a solid shooter shock drop today. Like I said, I wonder if there will be any more shock drops this week. You know, very dope, Eric. Happy birthday to moms. Happy birthday to moms. Real talk. Hopefully y'all had a good day and enjoyed yourself. You know what I mean? Always good to have another one of those days come around again and again. And as we had the poll up earlier, I was asking the question, out of the LeBron signature lines, how many bangers has he had? 3, 4, 5, more. 57% of the people who voted said he had about 3 good ones. And I understand what you said, cool. Still making 50 plus million a year. He's a Nike lifer. It's all good. But arguably 3 silhouettes out of 21 of them. That's crazy numbers, bro. Like I think if he didn't do everything else he does for Nike and just in general, that would I would feel like he would be in Paul George's situation. Like how do you have? I'm gonna be nice and say he got 5 out of 21. 5 silhouettes out of 21 silhouettes. 5 of them was a super banger and had good collabs and features and stuff like that. And that's being generous. I'm not trying to be mean. How many Kobe's? I'm just asking. I don't know. I'm not a Kobe connoisseur like that. I don't know all of it. I know Kobe's, but I don't know them all broken down and stuff like that, like people would. How many hits have Kobe had? I know some people probably like, oh, he's 100 for 100. Every one he put out was a fire one. Yeah, right. And Kobe Adidas count too. How many? I'm a bias. Here goes the bias one. Kyrie might be 9 official silhouettes, not the lows or the budget model. Out of the 9 Kyries, in my personal opinion, he's 8 for 9, bro. In my opinion, I know in the average people's opinion, he's probably like 5 for 9. That's still way better position than the LeBron. I think he's 8 for 9. I'd say 9 for 9, but the twos are the ones I have the hardest time with. The Kyrie 2. But ones, threes, fours, everything else. Maybe ones, maybe twos and threes, but everything else is where it's at. Who up? LeBron, man, that's crazy. 5 for 21, bro. That's crazy because it's 21 is not the best. I like the LeBron 1, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. And that's solid right there. That's 5. That's what I'm saying. That's 5. I had it 3, 4, and 5, 3, 4, 5, and more, something like that. Average answer is 3. I said I'm gonna be generous and say 5. So I'm with you with the 5, and you're saying something that I didn't have. So that's what I mean. So it's not necessarily that it's only 5. It's probably more. But just for conversation, and right now, it's like, because I do like the 11s. I don't see you have the 11s there. The 20s, the ones, of course. 2s and 3s are kind of there for me also, kind of. You know what I mean? The 10 was a cool one. A lot of people like the 10s. We can ask the same thing for KD. How many has KD hit? You know what? I'm gonna be on a roll with this because I'm doing all these videos on Bosco Mitchell about the colorways of everybody's current silhouette. I gotta expand it to, but those are long videos to do over everybody's all their silhouettes. I would have to figure out a way to do that like cleverly, like all the silhouettes and break down the top silhouettes out of the whole camp. Because I could do it easily for Kyrie. Kyrie's best silhouettes, in my opinion, and majorities is the 4s, the 6s. A lot of people put the 7s with that third one. A lot of people probably put the 7s in there, or the 1s. I don't know, man. It's but 4s for Kyrie's people like the 4s, the 6s. A lot of people like the 7s, and of course, a lot of people like the 1s. I mean, the 1s for sure. Yeah, we gotta do some research on that. I am biased with the Kyrie, so yeah. But if you just look at the feedback, from the people buying shoes, if you look on the people who collect shoes and like Kyrie's along with other shoes, they have a good amount of Kyrie's, or they all have 4s, or they all have, the 3s. 5s are kind of iffy for. Man, I could go on forever about that stuff, but yeah, man, 5 out of 21 is shaky, but you can't be 100 for 100. You can't be. But Penny Hardaway was close to that. He was like, what? Penny had 6 silhouettes. Penny was like 5 for 6. It's hard to hit them all out the park. It really is. AI not 3 for 3. He like 1 for 3. As like super bangers that people can kind of still wear to today. Iverson's 1 for 3. That's a question for people, man. Jordan, what is he? You can't really, can you count Jordan because he's still going? But yeah, you can, because I mean, it doesn't matter. He's on 28 now. How many has Jordan? That's a little unfair because I feel like Jordan by far probably trumps everybody. Like I think Jordan has, out of the 28 silhouettes, his percentage with his shoes are definitely higher than anybody else. Arguably 1 through 14 is solid for everybody. So that's alone 14 silhouettes banging right there. So that Jordan's the creme de la creme, I guess, in that conversation. Because even 14 is more than just the 8 or 9 with Kyrie. So 14 bangers, you got something to all these silhouettes that people like. There's a 1 or 2 or 3. There's 1 through 14 of a colorway or something that people love and fuck with, and it's like undeniable. 15, 16, 17, 18s and up, that's where things get very tricky, wobbly, gray area. People don't remember, forget, oh, I forgot that shoe type stuff. But 1 through 14, people know those. So Jordan's kind of in a conversation of his own when it comes to that topic, but that's interesting, man. These sneakers and who can actually hold up the game, who can really hold it down with the sneaker sales. Um, I don't know what really goes into that. Is it the player? Is it the player, his personality, the player, his game, the marketing behind us? What is it? Like, what made people like the Kyries? What made people like the Jordans, the Kobe's? You know what I'm saying? What's making people like them ugly ass John Morants? Like, what's going on here? Like, what is it about these shoes that make people gravitate to them? You feel me? Jaws ain't really that ugly. It's just they just basic as hell. And that new colorway of the John Morant is definitely pretty dope too. I'm not gonna lie. The color tone and everything's pretty fire. The numbers. Oh yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right about that. So I don't know, man. I don't know. The hype is a part of it too. The hype is a big part, I guess, of what makes the shoe a hit. Kyrie's. I don't want. I'm gonna get off of this, but it's just undeniable. Just like Jordan's work, because you could wear it on all situations. You know what I mean? Especially Jordans. You can wear them on a court. You can wear them some to work. You can wear them to the club. You can wear them to chill, to work out. You know. Shout out to Jordan, his shoes. You know what I mean? Even though they make 1,000,001 of the same ones and keep recycling, people still line up to grab them or, find a way to add them to their collection. Can't be mad at that. That longevity is the staple. It's how you should do it, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people wish he could have what Jordan has with his line. You know what I mean? He might get there just because they'll continue to make shoes, but they won't nearly have the effect of like the Jordans did. And with them going with the option for the 23 right now, man, that's how do you bounce back for the 24? You're supposed to continue in a good trajectory from the 21. I mean, from the 20. It's like they were going, like the graph was going down, like 18s down, 19s down. And then this 20 came and shot it back up to the top. Then the next gen came out and it stayed up there. The LeBron 20 next gen and the LeBron 20s are on point. And then the very next year they start downward trending with this 22 or 21. I need to see it. We need to see it in person. I need to see it in person to fairly judge it. I'm just not liking what I'm seeing right now. I'm gonna be dead honest with that. And then we're gonna leave that on that. More videos to come, of course, on all channels. So check them out if you haven't done so. Bosco 2.0, Bobby Thrift, and Bosco Mitchell. And of course, do me the favor, man. Of course, you guys check out the website Bosco's Goodies, but subscribe to my other channel. Talked about it before. It might not be linked in the description as I'm saying it, but it will be Bosco Live Therapy. It's gonna kind of be the home of where I do like, I don't know, because I'm doing like live streams here, but I'll do live streams and more of my podcast based stuff there where I can talk about a lot of different things and not just be sports and shoes related, even though it will be sports and shoes related. But there's just other topics that I want to talk about that I don't know if my people on these channels like, battle rap like I do, or just other things. I don't know, man. Bosco Live Therapy, I'll be doing live streams there as well as the gaming aspect, the video games, because it's my old gaming channel that I just changed the name to. So subscribe there, Bosco Live Therapy. Like I said, I will put the link in the description, but if it's not there, just go ahead and check it out and I'll make sure it is there pretty soon. You know what I mean? Once LeBron retires, there really isn't any Nike athlete that can carry the brand. And Eric, man, you're not wrong in saying that, bro. I think Nike low-key knows that. That's why they try to sign Kevin Durant to a Nike lifer contract, because Kevin Durant has a little buzz with his sneaker when it comes to like, the KD 15 was a pretty big hit. and a few other silhouettes he has. I think that's why Kevin Durant got that spot. LeBron out. Kevin Durant is the next big basketball name. Kevin Durant's name is a little bigger than Giannis. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I mean, what took them so long to give KD the Nike Lifer? He been there not as long as LeBron, but close. He's on the 15, 5 years less, I guess? Well, he's on the 16. LeBron's on the 21. Yeah. I feel like, sorry. But these are good, though. Nike, I don't want to say push the panic button, but they're reshuffling the cards. You know, they recently put out the report. They reshuffled the cards when it came to the workers there. They let go a lot of people at Nike. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they're looking into the future, and it's looking pretty foggy because, you know, Kyrie's there no more. LeBron's on his way out, and LeBron's overall Nike thing does well. His shoes might not be immaculate, but then again, check this out. Just because they go to the outlets and discount stores don't mean they're still not making Nike some money. You know? And he had like four shoes, the signature, the low, the budget model, and then the other budget model. So the Witness, the Soldier, the low, and the signature line. I feel like there might be the Ambassador. He had 5. People buying it all. He's making Nike money. So even though we might not say the silhouettes are super popular, or at least I'm saying the silhouettes wasn't super popular and super crazy, you know what I mean, like a Jordan or just in general, even like a Kyrie. They still looking to the future to see who can kind of keep a buzz similar to it. And the only name similar to it right now is Durant. They want it to be Ja, but we see what Ja's history and everything is shaky. Zion's shaky. Giannis doesn't have the same appeal and charisma as the American athletes or the other guys, you know, the LeBrons, the John Morants. He has appeal, but he's not as marketable as those other faces, just as how it kind of seems to be. Giannis is an MVP and a champion, but his buzz is not as big as John Morant when it comes to the Nike apparel. I could be wrong about that. I think Nike's putting more behind Ja than they are Giannis. They really want this Ja 1 to be something crazy, and it's just not really doing it. It's kind of flopping. So Nike's going for it, but maybe the public's not responding that much to it. I don't know. At the end of the day, the numbers will come out once the Ja 1's done and onto the Ja 2. We'll know what the final draw is. But that making Kevin Durant a Nike lifer is the LeBron James move, you know, to trying to balance that out, because Booker too new to know what he could do. Ja 1 is what it is already. Who else could be the next person that has that polarizing everything to go with a shoe sale? So they're kind of trying to find something. They're trying to find that next. That's why they're probably bringing back a lot of these retros, you know, and revisiting some of these retros to keep the lights on, to keep things still being sold. Jason Kidds and Barclays and Griffey's and Pennies, and dare I say Peyton start popping back up. All these old 90s shoes where they probably don't have to pay these athletes too much money for that shoe. They need to put that out there in the market too. There's going to be people buying that. It's a business at the end of the day. As long as there's other product on the shelves giving people options to buy something, they're making margins on everything, regardless of how much it's on sale. They're still making some money. At the end of the day, when we get the shoe in the store and see it on sale, that's not on, if I'm not mistaken, that by that point, that sale is on the store itself. That's not on Nike. Nike made their money when the store got the shoe. You know what I mean? Unless it's going to the discount store, that's different. That was pause. That would be dope if we get that Barkley deposit. A Barkley deposit would be a dope thing right there. Eric, you ain't lying. Michael, I agree. Josh shoe just doesn't do it for me, bro. I don't know what they think about with the Devin Booker shoe. That thing is trash too. I'll go on the Devin Booker shoe they've been showing us is not it. Not it. Nike. Oh yeah. Got some exciting news. My bad. Hold on. Nike should have rethought what they did with Kyrie. Nike should have rethought what they did with Kyrie. Bygones should have been bygones. They should have kept Kyrie. Why should they keep Kyrie? Business standpoint, number one selling shoe, made them how many billion over 7 years? 2 point something billion over 7 years. Don't know how many other people could do that. How many other people did that? 2.2 billion over 7 years is ridiculous, bro. That means you're a top seller. But look at this. Shout out to the homie Kickman Indy. Shout out to the people who know about the Kyrie energy out there and just want to show us some stuff. They should have never let Kyrie go, bro. Or they should like not stop holding hostage and make some money off of Kyrie while he's not there and let the people be happy. But look at this shit. Look at what I'm about to show y'all. Some people might be happy, might like this, like myself. Some people probably don't care. But somebody sent me some pictures of some new Kyries, y'all. Some Kyries that we were supposed to get. Kyries that we were supposed to get, the general public, us. We were supposed to get these. We were supposed to own these. But they hate it. Maybe they'll still release them. Maybe at some point they'll still release them. It would be dope if they did. Right? Kyrie's, bro. Are we sharing the screen? Let's share the screen. New Kyrie's, y'all. New Kyrie colorways. Well, a couple of them we've seen already. That's the Wolf one that we've seen. I got the Orca. This is like, I think, was this Valentine's Day? It wasn't, or All-Star Weekend. One of the two. We got this other colorway right here. This one's like an African thing. I don't know if I'd like that one. That looks like it could be graceful. I don't know. But like, they should have released these, man. They should have gave us these Kyries. I'd have picked up this one right here. I'm not sure about this one. The black with the tan. I would have to see that in person. I would have definitely picked up this one. I'm not sure about this one. I would have picked up the Wolf one in a men's size. They need to release these shoes. Why they hating on us, man? Why they hating, man? This is nice. I like this color combination. I like the creativity that was coming with this shoe, man. It's so unfortunate, man. So unfortunate, bro. I kind of like this, but I need to see it in person still. I kind of like it, kind of don't, kind of do. I want to see it in person. I like this one off the rip. This is definitely on point. But yeah, man, this is what we were supposed to get, y'all. This is what we could have got, y'all. I feel like they might do something and drop them for the people who want to get them. You know what I mean? Hopefully discounted or something like that. But man, dude, damn, dude. You know, yeah, you see that backward swoosh. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And one thing that I've been seeing, you know, doing more of these videos of the silhouettes, like what Jordan Brand's been doing, they've been releasing anywhere from 15 to 19 different colorways of the shoe. That's kind of what Nike and Kyrie did. They did 15 to like 25, sometimes 30 on the silhouette or two, maybe even more. I'm thinking even more on certain silhouettes. They did even more colorways. These are just a few here. I could imagine this goes in a whole big circle of a whole bunch more colorways. Hopefully we can get some more pictures soon. If I do, of course I'll share that, because I'm about the Kyrie. You feel me? Um, some crazy colorways. Would have been interesting to see what's up, man. I definitely, this right here gives me, this one right here, this green and yellow and blue, reminds me of the Kyrie 6 preheat pack. I'm getting that vibe from it. I wonder where we're gonna get some type of preheat something where they still, there was the marketing, the marketing with the Kyrie stuff is just different, bro. The preheat, the stuff before the main stuff. You know what I mean? The budget model, the ones that only release at Dick's Sporting Goods, the ones that release at Foot Lockers and Champs, the ones you get at the boutiques. Like, that was just perfect around the board, bro. But all good things come to an end, unfortunately. But damn, that's crazy. We gotta see what happens, man. There's a lot of stuff going on. We cover some things, a lot more going on, but this is some pretty crazy stuff going on out here. Jordan's popping up at the WSS. If you have an opportunity, get yourself over to WSS. See if you can find some Jordans there. You might get lucky. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? It's very crazy to see how this turns out. Big shout out to everybody in here. If you haven't done so, hit the like button. We got 21 likes on the main channel, so we're gonna go ahead and take another sip to that. This would just be good for my energy to go ahead and do what I gotta do. I'm gonna do probably some editing, maybe a little bit tonight before I go to sleep. Got to get up in the morning and do some stuff too, doing that. But we've been rocking out for a minute. We've been going for like 2:37. I appreciate you guys coming through. I really enjoy you guys' company and feedback on stuff. It stands a commanding lead as we three LeBron 20s. 60% of the chat said there have been about 3 LeBrons that have been bangers out of the 21 silhouettes, man. That's kind of crazy to see that. But I'm not mad at it because it seems pretty accurate, bro. It seems like a very accurate situation there. 3 to 5 of them was bangers, and everything else was just like the LeBron 13 was just a complete disaster. Why'd they do that shoe? That just was weird. Is it the 13 or the 14? I think it's the 14. It's the 13 or the 14 to me. I liked one of them. One of them I had a pair, so I think it's the 14 that might have been crazy. I don't know. Crazy though. But yeah, check out the video that I dropped today. Got a giveaway going on in that video. If you watching this and you are a giveaway winner of a previous video, make sure you check the comment that I responded to you. Or if you didn't see this response in the comments and you see your name there, reach out to me so I can send your stuff off this week. This last video, we have a giveaway going on for a really nice premium dunk high. University blue and white, really, really good leather quality. If you watch my video when I went to Torrance, you can see it there. Cool's video around the same time as well. He's the one who donated the shoe for the giveaway. It's a size 12, so you fit size 12. Feel free, and even if you don't fit a size 12, and I'll call your name. I'll figure out another item we can give away for it. But it is a size 12. Just keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, a lot more to come. More videos on all 3 channels, so stay tuned for that. I'm about to get out of here. Y'all have a great night wherever you are in the world. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. Deuces.